Yo. Once again, we back this with this Messengers podcast. Of course, I'm Moe.
I am Mike.
We got us a special edition today, man. We had to come in and man it ourselves, man. My dog Drew just welcomed the birth of his first child, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right
Congratulations.
now. But you know, it's always salute to my dog. Welcome to fatherhood, brother. We love you. Welcome to the new addition to the family, man. And you know, we waiting on you to come back, brother. But you know, Mike, man.
Man, it's been a while. It's been a minute since we've been back, man. But I'm glad we could be back for y'all.
What
man.
a 2 weeks that's been going on.
Oh,
brother.
man. First of all, where the fuck did we leave off at, man?
We left off at. I don't even know what did we leave off at.
I gotta check. Again, our apologies, man. It's just life be life sometimes, man. We had to work around some schedule and shit like that. I think the last time we talked about it, we was talking about we reflected on Rick Ross and push-ups.
The push. Okay. So that's what we. God dang, yeah. A lot happened, bro.
A lot happened. A lot has happened. A lot has
happened, bro. So we are here now. It's May 6th. And since the last episode, what, 5 diss tracks were dropped?
So what we had happened since then? So we had push-ups. We had
champagne moments.
Yeah, champagne moments.
That's what we left off. So
that's what we left off.
Since then, we done got
we got the tailor-made freestyle. We done got Euphoria 616
in LA.
Yeah, all that shit. So let's start.
Oh my God! Like,
first of all, how you been, man? Let's get that out the way first.
I'm good, brother. I'm good, man. Just been. I tweeted this last night. I said, bro, this last month and a half needs a documentary, bro. Matter of fact, the whole 2024, we don't even know how the rest of this year finna play out. So this might be like a 2020 type year, bro. 2012 type year, bro.
You think so?
Bruh, this whole year's been pandemonium since it started, bruh. We had Cat Williams bring this shit in. That interview was January 5th.
Yeah, I remember that.
So right. he set the tone for the
tone early.
And ever since then, it's just been a lot of shit coming to the light. A lot of niggas expressing their grievances. It's just been this been the year. We had the eclipse. I think the eclipse is what really brought out the music shit though. Like,
you think the eclipse had something to do with that?
Man, that eclipse brought them music niggas out, bro.
You might be right.
Shit turned up when that eclipse came, bro.
You're right, because the last time we was here was on the 22nd.
Right.
Yeah, we was here on the 22nd, so that would have been what, almost 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. So we had a lot of shit happen in between time. So yeah, we got to start off from that point, man. So Drake dropped the tailor-made freestyle with the AI with Pocket Snoop, and then him on the last verse, basically addressing Kendrick. That came out that I want to say that Thursday following push-ups, because push-ups came out on the 12th.
It came out, yeah. He dropped
it on DSPs that following Friday.
Right.
After, I think that tailor-made was that Thursday or that Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your thoughts on that?
I really was a fan of it. I thought he could have did that without the AI shit. I mean, I guess it's like, you know, that catered to his fan base. Niggas like this. I mean, I guess that's just what it is. I didn't think it was better than Euphoria or whatnot. So I don't know, man. I saw some theories saying that Snoop baited Drake.
You think so? What was it? What you think that theory
was saying he let that rock with him doing the AI voices of them, because he only took it down because Pocket State went after him. Snoop had nothing to do with it. So they were saying Snoop got the call and was like, oh, all right. Like, basically on some, I know Kendrick about to come for your ass type shit. So I don't know, man. Snoop ain't gonna speak on this shit, clearly.
No, because he dropped the video.
He dropped the video, he been gone.
Yeah, what? When?
I wonder what's
How?
I wonder what's gonna happen.
He panned down to the death row shit. Yeah, we all know what that entails because of the whole Gamma situation with Death Row being under there, MMG being under there, and that whole play on why Drake was kind of speaking about that on push-ups and his whole angle. But as far as tailor-made, I liked it. I didn't really have an issue with it. I would have preferred him by himself, as far as, you know, not doing the AI with Pocket Snoop and shit like that, because he could have just did it dolo. But I get the concept that he was going with, because it threw everybody for a fucking loop. When you first turn it on, you hear Pac, and then he rapping in a Drake type flow and all that type of shit. So I'm not mad at nobody who didn't really fuck with it. Me personally, I thought it was. I fuck with the beat more so, and then more so the last verse. His last verse, I felt like that he was getting that. He was getting that Kendrick, because he was basically on some time like, hey, bro, like, call me out on like that. I got off tour. I got in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
We here now. Like, what's really popping? Like, what's really good? You see what I'm saying? So,
and Kendrick heard that.
And then ever since
Kendrick took that very personal.
Yeah.
He's been here ever since.
He's been here ever since.
So after Kendrick dropped the Tailor Made, we get Euphoria.
Drake
drop. Oh, I'm sorry. After Drake drops Tailor Made Freestyle, Kendrick dropped like what? Not even 3 days later, 4 days
Tuesday.
later? On that Tuesday.
So
right before niggas' lunch break.
So I think that Tailor Made came out on the.
It got a whole timeline of the shit though.
Yeah, let me see, because of course we got dates for all this shit, so you can still access some of this shit anyway. So this was 2 weeks ago, so that would have been April 20th. So that was that.
420. That was a Sunday.
No, that was Saturday.
420 was okay, yeah.
Because he dropped it late. He dropped it late that
you
Friday.
Right.
19.
That was 420.
Yeah.
420. Yeah, you right.
That was 420. So Kendrick came back
that Tuesday.
Euphoria was on the 30th, actually.
So he took
another week. He took another week.
No, you right, because niggas was getting at him.
Yeah, niggas was getting at him. Yes, niggas was getting at him.
Yeah.
And let me check to be sure, because you know all these niggas drop their shit on DSPs. So we get to Euphoria, April 30th, 2024.
April 30th. That was like before
that was
noon.
Tuesday.
That was
before noon.
Before noon.
Like 11 o'clock.
And that shit came out of nowhere, because I remember I was Lydell
Lydell takes a check.
Yes. He was like, "Yeah, this shit out," and I was like, "Okay." So I bumped that shit. I listened to it on the TV 1st, and I was like, "Oh, okay, this shit. I get what he's trying to do with this shit. Like that shit was going crazy. Niggas fucking with it. Like
facts.
What you think about Euphoria?
Very good, very very good. I like the whole concept. First of all, with the beats. Get to the first one. You got the Teddy P sample,
Sunday cleaning type shit.
Yes. And then, you get into that second beat. And then you get into that third beat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a build-up.
Yeah, it was a build-up.
Because it's like him first off addressing it softly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then the second one, the tone gets a little better. Then the third one, okay, like we here now.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, Kendrick is, what I've learned from him throughout this whole battle, just to preface this shit, he's not going to come unprepared.
He was very, 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 very calculated.
He's not going to show his hand.
Not going to show it. He's not going to let nobody took him off his path.
Mm-hmm.
He could have easily crashed out off the where you at type shit.
Mm-hmm.
He played chess how he want to play.
Mm-hmm.
He going to play his game.
Facts.
I got to commend him on that.
Facts. This nigga was not bullshitting around, bro. And what I love about it the most is that it was well crafted, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Like, he didn't really get to a point where I didn't feel like none of it was lazy.
Nah, none of it. He ain't waste no bars.
He got right in the studio.
He ain't waste nothing. He ain't waste no space on the beats at all. That's what, I'm going to be real.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's what I like about all his responses in this whole thing. He didn't waste no bars or anything on the Euphoria. He didn't waste nothing on 616. He didn't waste nothing on Like Us, Not Like Us. And it's just like, he just rapping different, bro. Like, he because, all right, so let's go back to the timeline. Mm-hmm. So he dropped the Euphoria, and then what? Did he drop 616 next? That Friday. So he dropped So clearly when he dropped that, niggas, it was a lot around that too, because as soon as he dropped it, he dropped the cover art. So everybody looking at the cover art, we like, why this nigga got a Maybach glove like in the cover art? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is that? And then like we letting that rock for a little bit though. Mm-hmm. We letting it rock, and then
But what do you think stood out to you about Euphoria though? Before we get to 616,
just like the same thing you said. Like, it was the build up. Like, there was like everything about it. Like he came in cooling, then he came in talking to that nigga, And then that last beat, he was like, nah, nigga, like, I'm gonna beat you up now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So I got some of these bars that he was spitting on that shit. So this is one of my favorite ones. It's 3 ghosts left, and I see 2 of them kissing and hugging on stage. I love them to death in 8 bars. I'll explain that phrase. There's nothing nobody could tell me. I don't want to talk on no celly. You know I got language barriers. There's no accent you can sell me. And my battling ghosts of AI, nigga feeling like Joel Haley Smith. Funny he was in a film called AI, and my sixth sense telling me to off him. Cease and desist on a like that record. Oh, you don't like that record? Back to back, I like that record. I'm going to get back to that for the record. Why would I call around try to get dirt on niggas? Y'all think my life is rap. That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that.
Talking different to that nigga, like.
His daddy a killer, he want to be junior. He must have forgot the shit that he done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky. I'm parking his son. Hey. That Parkinson bar is crazy. Hey, OVO 40 just be chilling, man. Them niggas said that was kind of a shot at him, too. No disrespect. I'm just saying we in the order. We in the midst of a battle now.
Man,
so
anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it.
I know they call you the boy, but where's the man? Because I ain't seen him yet. Matter of fact, I ain't even bleed him yet. Can I bleed him? Bet. Then on that first verse, see, that verse had some killer bars. That first verse has some killer bars, even though it was over that soul sample. He said, you're not a rap artist, you're a scam artist with the hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but FUBU had never been in a collection. I think that's one of the best bars in the whole song.
That was a bar.
That got layers. That got layers right there.
The nigga try to wear the FUBU hoodie in the Family Matters video, though.
We gonna get to that, though. We gonna get to
that.
That man said the very first time I shot me a Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. I didn't point it down enough today. I show you I learned from those mistakes.
Hey, man.
That man said, got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house like I'm Joe, okay? Hey, come on, bruh. Niggas don't know about Mike and Ben now. Niggas don't know about Mike and Ben, Mo. Niggas don't know about that.
Y'all don't know who Benjamin is in regards to Michael Jackson. We can't really talk culture, man. That's just what it comes down to, man.
Mike loved him some Ben now.
That was his best friend.
That was his best friend.
That was his best friend. Like, if you don't know who Benjamin is in regards to young Mike, I don't know. We could talk about this being black shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, got you. Niggas can't have that conversation for real, bro. Niggas cannot have that conversation.
That's just a fact.
I feel like bar wise, delivery wise, concept wise, like I could tell that he really sat down and took his time with this record. He was like, okay, I'm gonna kill you softly. Then I'm gonna speed up the tempo. And then the last one, I'm gonna just go black. I'm gonna see nothing but red. And that's what he did on this record, bro.
That's a fact.
That's what he did on this record. And I think in between time, because he dropped 3 days later, that was time for him to, because I'm gonna tell you, I was shocked. I felt like he was just going to wait for Drake to respond to Euphoria. So now we get to.
But that's when he say we're going to get back to that back-to-back shit. And he dropped 616 in L.A.
I find it very funny that both of these niggas use the other niggas' shit to title their records as well, too. Like, these two niggas have really.
They hate each other.
They do.
They don't fuck with each other.
But that is why we got what we got over this last week.
This has been a decade worth of brewing hate.
Yes, dog. This shit.
But you remember, Mike? Remember when I sent you that tiny chats video like a few months ago, breaking this whole shit down? You remember that when it was like the whole 10, like the
yeah.
Like this shit, I've been trying to tell niggas the real beef. Fuck the whole whatever y'all think Drake taking shots at. This nigga was taking shots at Kendrick this whole time. I've been telling niggas. The real gladiator match is Kendrick and Drake. I've been telling
niggas had to get out the way.
Niggas gotta get out the way, man. Like, and I see y'all trying to do this whole Cole was smart shit. No, Cole not smart. Because if Cole was smart, he wouldn't even have dropped 7-minute drill to begin with. He wouldn't even have did that.
Let's take a step back. You was popping all that I'm the best rapper alive shit. Daring the nigga to try you.
I mean, that's up your boat. These niggas, it was y'all friends, right? If anything, you the most friendly one out of all 3 of these niggas. So they would have gave you the pass before anybody. But now, all of a sudden, it's your mental health. You play the mental health card. I don't like that shit, man.
I don't want to spend too much time on Jermaine, but you're all right. Yeah.
But yeah, so we get back 3 days later. Now we got 616 in LA, man. Hey man, what we think
We
about
got the
it?
Al Green sample.
We got the we back cleaning the house on Sunday.
Then we just got the picture of the glove
Now we got pictures
as
of the glove.
as the cover art. A Maybach glove.
And
A Maybach leather
I'm
glove.
not even going to front. When I first saw that shit, I was like, wait, why? Where does this come from? Like, but I'm thinking like Kendrick is a really different nigga. It gotta mean something. That's all I can say. Like, I wasn't gonna be like, man, this cover art whack, but it meant something. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know it meant what it meant as we gonna go forward. But overall, was 616 in LA. Nigga was back on the same bullshit. Like, talking to this nigga like on the back vibes though. I don't know, man. When I first heard 616, I was like, yeah, Drake gonna have to respond in the next 48 hours. Cause it's like, all right, we did the whole like, we're gonna get these niggas the time that they want to give. But I remember vividly when Drake dropped back to back, niggas was like, Meek Mill got to respond like soon. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking to the magnitude of the type of record back to back was. You know what I'm saying? Back to back drop, that shit was in the club that night. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was in the club that night. And Meek had just went on tour with Nicki. It was looking kind of ugly from in the streets. Not, as far as his business go, because he made like what, $3 million on that tour or some shit like that. Like, but I'm just talking about as far as his momentum and him going at Drake. Yeah, you did the whole like he got a ghostwriter shit, and I know that's the card he was trying to play. He not taking Drake serious, but at the same time, you still called the man out. You know what I'm saying? You still got to rap. Like, you just can't, So when Drake dropped back to back, it was so catchy, and it had that bop to it. He had to do something there. He just didn't deliver. So going back to this, when I heard it, I'm like,
He was talking to two niggas on this track too.
yeah, he talking to two
Academics got a little shot on there, but most of it was about Drake. But it was basically like, okay, let's really address what you think going on.
Yeah.
But what's really going on? Because out the gates, he's like, yeah, somebody's lying. I can see the vibes on Act. Even he looking compromised. Let's peel the layers back. Ain't no brownie points for beating your chest, harassing Ant. Fucking with good people make good people go back. Conspiracy about Cash Dog? That's not even a leak. Finding jewels like Cash Dog. I just need you to think. Are you really ready to play Have You Ever? Let's see. Have you ever thought that OVO is working for me? Fake bully. I hate bullies. You must be a terrible person. Everyone inside your team is whispering that you deserve it. Can't Tussie slide up out of this one? It's going to resurface.
Hey,
I like that was a rebuttal to nah, nigga, you following through. These niggas have been very masterful on the rebuttals, I will say. Also,
they've been countering each other though. I'll give him, and this is the thing.
what do you think about? No, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I'll give Drake his props. Like, seeing how he went out in his last battle, like he knew that he cannot afford another one of those on his record, so he know that he got to rap right now. You know what I'm saying? It's just that Kendrick is just Kendrick, like, you know what I'm saying? So Kendrick dropping that, like, that whole theme and shit that you just said, like, even with the Cash Dog reference, even Cash Dog's like, what I got to do with this? Like, but he was just referring to the Ice Me Out shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Been a few of those going on too.
So it's like, like, I don't know, man. As a rap fan, I'm satisfied, bro. Like, I'm happy, bro. Like, I'm just, cause it's like, it's been a lot. It's a lot of bars that got layers to it, bro, on both sides. I'll give Drake his props on that. It's some shit that got, whether we'll get to all that shit later, but it's just a lot of layers, bro.
616 definitely was starting to peel back those layers too, because like even just me looking at these lyrics, he said you're playing nerdy with Zach B and Twitter bots, but your reality can't hide behind Wi-Fi. Your little memes is losing steam. They figured you out. The force of pains is not convincing. Y'all need a new route. It's time you look around. You look around on who's around you before you figure out you're not alone. Ask what Mike would do. That's how you end a fucking record. And that back and forth with this whole Prince and Mike thing, that has been a consistent theme.
He's been very masterful in completely barring that whole theme up.
Yes.
The whole Prince and Mike Jack shit.
Whole Mike and both of them have been playing well on that shit.
I feel like Kendrick has just been on another level with that shit. You Are Not Alone.
What would Mike would do? Yeah.
What would Mike do? The Prince lived, Mike outlived. I'm like, bro, like, Come
that has
on.
been a constant theme since like that.
Yeah, like that's been like.
But I mean, Drake did say it on First Person Shooter, so it's just like,
yeah, nigga, like yeah, like
you know, I'm Mike with it. So that was 11 o'clock in the morning, and then we just get into what I would say.
this is wild. This is right. This is what that dropped right after the Lakers got beat, right? Drake.
What?
Drake.
This is halftime.
This is halftime of that game, of that same game. All right. So now
So we get to 11 o'clock at night because now everybody's like, Drake, like, what's up? And for me, the time, I really wasn't still pressing the time. This is for both of them, though.
Mm-hmm.
So I just felt like, man, we going to listen regardless, especially when Drake came because he already had came with push-ups and TaylorMade. And then, boom, he came back with 2 records. And then he replied, well, not replied, but he doubled back with Euphoria 3 days later. Before we get to Family Matters, though, how you feel about all these deep diving conspiracies about 616? The O.J. Simpson thing, Nicole Simpson found.
I don't know, bro. Like
it was 616 when LeBron scored 50 points on, you know.
they said it was what man, they had so many 616s.
It was so many
bro.
616
like,
references. There ain't no telling what it could be. Kendrick
I don't
probably
know.
never gonna say.
Kendrick never gonna speak on that.
He's
though,
gonna leave it. He's gonna leave
it as a mystery.
As a mystery.
But it's
yeah.
like if this nigga really concocted that to play on all of this.
616 Pac birthday.
Pac birthday. It was a lot of 616s, bro. And I'm just like, bro, did he really intend on all of this? Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I just don't. This lets you know that these 2 niggas are mad men, though, at the end of the day. Like,
yeah.
No how
Also with that Tupac shit, he spoke to that too on, I think that was on Euphoria. He said, put whatever, I'm willing to double the wage. I'd rather do that than let a Canadian nigga let Pac turn in his grave. I was like, woo!
Yeah. Because he keeps speaking about the ring that he got.
And then he was talking about that shit he did on TaylorMade. Yeah. But 616 was cool. I don't think it was better than Euphoria. You think it was better than Euphoria?
Not better than Euphoria.
It was a good follow-up, though.
Very good follow-up, though. It was a very good follow-up. And that's my thing. Like, if you're gonna try to go back to back on niggas, it need to be just as good or just right there. Like you can't completely undershoot that shit because you're gonna be looking stupid.
Facts.
So so that dropped 11, and these things playing each other times and all. So he dropped at 11 in the morning, and Drake dropped 11 at night.
11, like halftime,
Like
right
around
at halftime.
halftime.
This is about 11:15ish.
Yeah, so
About 11:15ish.
all I know,
He did that strictly for the game, though.
yeah.
Because he knew niggas was watching the game.
So like all I know is I'm watching the game, I'm chilling, smoking this shit. All I know, my phone started going crazy. Like you sent the tweet, you sent the link to the chat. My nigga Chuck, shout out my nigga Chuck. We be going, I don't know if you follow me on Twitter, but my nigga C Money on Twitter. We've been going back and forth. That's my nigga. Like, we not really beefing with each other now. So I just want y'all to understand that. But that's my dog. He sent me the link. Like, a few people sent me the link. Like, hey, your boy dropped. He respond. I was like, oh, shit. So I'm listening to this shit. And my brother Reggie called me. He was like, hey, man, that man tried to come back. I've been like, hey, I'm not going to be a hater. The nigga was cooking on that shit. The nigga was cooking. He was cooking.
Yeah, he was prepping it up though.
Yeah,
he was prepping
so, like,
it.
When it first started, he did the same.
The beat off of push-ups.
But the same type of approach like how Kendrick used on Euphoria, like building up basically because
3 verses,
3 different beats. And it's like I ain't gonna lie. Then the visuals with it is what did more for me than the song because he was really trying to send a message.
Before we get to that, how did you feel about Buried Alive intro? Because a lot of people, he just had it on his Instagram. I didn't see that until after I saw the video though. Yeah, so that was basically the intro to Family Matters.
Right. So after I saw the video and we
saw Elliot post it.
Yeah, I saw Elliot Wilson he posted Family Matters. I was like, oh shit, what is this? And it's the Buried Alive interlude. And I'm like, oh, okay, so he trying to he mocking the whole Buried Alive interlude that Kendrick did.
He was rapping
which was one of my favorite tracks on Take Care. That nigga went crazy.
Yeah, he went crazy on there. So, yeah, facts.
He
Pine box.
Yeah.
Box. I would shovel dirt on top.
Yeah, that shit was. I can't front. That shit was hilarious.
You always been a bitch to me.
But like that second verse, I'm not gonna lie, second verse on Family Matters.
No, that's some good breath control too. Pause.
No,
that was just.
He was trying to cook niggas, bro.
Yes.
He was trying to cook niggas. He was really trying to like go up there. Like I can hear it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like knowing, just go back to what I'm saying, knowing what I know about him in battles, he knew what the moment was. So like I gotta give him his props. Like the nigga was cooking. Like ASAP Rocky got it. Like a lot of y'all niggas got it. Like I can't front. Ross Weekend got it. I think Rocky got it the worst though.
He did.
That nigga put Rocky in hot grease and left it alone and put the lid on the pot.
What I do like though is on that first verse though, he out the gates. Like he was on. He was on.
Nigga, I said it, I know that you're mad.
That was funny though, because at the end of you, we don't want to hear you say nigga though.
He basically
then he had it. I think his mom or something was like, maybe you shouldn't start off by saying nigga, I said that.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, Drake. But like some of these bars,
I saw 50 Cent was playing into it or whatever. But then
you see that the G Unit change,
did
by Johnny Dang,
and I'm like, okay, I see what's going on here. He trying to.
Yeah, but that was out the gates anyway, because you know Push Ups had Who Kid on it, and 50 was promoing that shit.
Yeah, so I see what Drake tried to be strategic on that. So, you know, all right, so we all taking in Family Matters, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that first verse he was getting, so he's like, you just acting like an activist. It's make-believe. Don't even go back to your hood and plant no money trees. Say you hate girls I fuck, but what you really mean? I've been with black and white and everything that's in between. You the black messiah wifing up the mixed queen and hit vanilla cream to help out with your self-esteem. I thought that shit was fire. On some Bobby shit, I want to know what Whitney need. All that puppy love was over in y'all teens. Why you never hold your son and tell him say cheese? We could have let the kids out of this. Don't blame me. You a dog and you know it. You just play sweet. Your baby mama captions always screaming, save me. Let me get to that one. The Dave Free shit, that was kind of, especially with Dave Free, that shit was funny. Let me see. Let me get to them other bars. Oh yeah, what was that one at? Hold on. Yeah, no, that was pretty much it that stood out to me on that first half. Oh, it's the second half. Yeah. So when we get to that second verse, and I like the concept of crushing a good kid, Mad City car. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't have no problem with that. And that's my thing. I just want to make sure we get this out the way. I grew up in an era I was able to catch as far as rap beefs go, just from me being conscious enough to know I'm listening to rap music as a youngster. I was able to catch Biggie, Tupac, Common, Ice Cube, Jay-Z, Nas, Rockefeller, Rough Riders, Dipset versus Bravehearts, all of this shit now, you know what I'm saying? I've heard some of the craziest shit said to niggas on wax. Whatever these niggas been saying to each other,
it's kind of light, bro.
It don't hold a ball. It don't hold a can. It do not hold a candle. If we had social media like how we have it now, and we had peak Dipset versus peak Nas and all them niggas, y'all niggas would have been calling for Jim Jones and Cam to not be able to rap no more. That's just a fact. Like, I'm just speaking what I know, and people who my age who've been around, who's outside, they know what I'm talking about. I'm not even gonna repeat what niggas was saying to each other on here out of respect for Nas. You know what I'm saying? But it's like the shit that I've heard on wax said to other people, very light in compared to this shit. And that's just I just want to get that out the way.
Hey man, listen.
But these niggas was cooking though. Like, I'm not even gonna front. Like, when I heard the Drake shit, I was like, oh, this shit cool. Like, I can't even front. Like, I can't. If we don't get what we get, not even 30 minutes after this, I would have said he won that round. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah. We get to that second verse.
We get to the second verse. Yeah.
He out the gates.
He goes to the restaurant that Kendrick shot it out.
No, that's a third one. The second one is just still highlighting the van, but he just spitting on it. He said, can't listen to the stick talking falsetto, save it for a hip hop nigga. You don't even be at home, dog. You a souvenir out the gift shop, nigga. Then we get to that nigga said, bitches gotta drive 2 hours, 4 before you pay him just to give a blowjob, nigga. Must have snorted up a snowball because my last record deal was 400 M's these days. That's a low ball, nigga. Hey, who's next?
You talking about Rick Ross right
Yeah,
there.
hey, who's next on my list? Which one of my so-called niggas? Which one of my so-called niggas? Like he really lining up these niggas.
He tried to go crazy right there.
Bruh, listen.
That one pocket that you just said, like he was trying to go crazy right there.
And he kept that same flow throughout this whole shit. Like he was trying to go crazy. He said, always gonna have to smoke y'all niggas. Good kid, mad city van. We'll pop the latch and let the door slide. That was a hard ass bar.
Yeah, that was a bar. I can't. That was a bar.
Abel, run your fucking bread. Need to buy some more chains for some of you guys. Let me find another street nigga I could take to the game courtside. Let me get a used Ferrari for a rapper. Take the nigga on a horse ride. Anything to get out the spotlight for the fact that bosses are drugged out little punk sissy from the north side. Rakim talking shit again, gas, because you hit my BM first. And nigga, do the math. Who was I hitting then?
Hey man,
this seemed like it was like pinballs.
Yeah,
and he was just
it was. The nigga was going, but he not done with Rocky though. He not done with Rocky. He not done with that nigga though.
I don't even know you rap still because they only talking about your fit again. Probably got to have a kid again before you think of dropping any shit again. Even when you do drop, they gonna say you should have modeled because it's mid again. Smoking Finny about it. Should have put you on the first one trying to get in. Ask Fring if this a good idea the next time you cuddle in that bed again.
God damn. Smoking Finny? God damn, dog. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like, Rocky got it the worst. I said this shit because me and Mike talked like that same night. I was like, you ever heard like what niggas say, like, you ever getting jumped and you just gotta focus on one nigga and beat their ass? That was ASAP Rocky in this shit here. Like, Drake getting jumped, but he grabbed Rocky by the neck and was start strangling that nigga. Like,
He got back on Future.
yeah, he got the Future, but he ain't
Pluto,
really get.
He ain't really killing them. He said Pluto shit make me sick to my stomach. We ain't never really been through it. Leland Wayne, he a fucking lame, so I know he had to be an influence. These niggas had a plan. They finally found a way to rope you into it. 2 separate albums distant. I just did a Kim to it. Nigga skimmed through it. Me and Savage had the hose dripping wet at shows. Almost had to swim to it. K-Dot shit is only hard hitting when Baby Keem put his pen to it. Ross calling me the white boy and the shit kind of got a ring to it because all these rappers waving white flags while the whole fucking club sing to it. That was a bar. This nigga really was going in on that second verse.
He was trying to go off.
Murder scene on your man tonight, then come to the visual with the candlelight. Body at the fucking body, and you know how Rick reading my Rick reading my Miranda rights.
Mm-hmm.
That was hard. That was another shot at Ross. I'm going on vacation now. I hope the next time y'all playing right, because you know you got to pay saying my name. Yes, now niggas don't understand the price. Then we get to that third verse. That beat, shout out to that beat. That was the best beat on this record. For sure. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Oh, shit. Someone hand him a Grammy right now. Where's your uncle at? Because I want to talk to the man of the house.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny off the rip.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you listen to Mr. Morale, you know where that shit going at.
Mm-hmm.
That was hilarious. West Coast niggas doing phase, right? Come and get this ass whooping. I handing them out. You want to come take a Pharrell, then come get his legacy up out of my house.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people had a lot to say about that whole shit, too. Especially when you see his homie wearing Pharrell shit. He a funny nigga. Because I thought he melted that shit.
He didn't melt that shit. He paid too much money for that shit.
I thought, well, how you feel about people saying that they getting on Drake about that shit, he shouldn't have it? I seen other people say, well, Pharrell should have donated that shit to a hip-hop museum.
For one, this is how I feel about it. And because this is a nigga that has done real estate deals and shit like this, right?
Okay.
It's the same shit. Y'all don't
walk us down this
walk
shit.
with me.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all niggas need to quit selling y'all granny house. Y'all niggas need to quit.
This the equivalent to that.
It's the equivalent. Y'all niggas need to quit selling y'all granny business. Quit selling y'all granny land that they left y'all. This is the same shit. These artifacts that these niggas got, y'all niggas need to keep these shit in y'all possession. Or, like you just said, somebody whoever feel y'all seem fit to do it, or y'all niggas might just pull y'all money together, open up a hip hop legacy museum or some shit, a real one, and have these artifacts on display. We can't be complaining. Drake, when it comes to shit like this, because it's the same shit, like, niggas got houses that go in the lien and shit like that. Niggas die and might have not left certain shit in wills and shit like that. At that point, money talks. That's what all this
Money
shit comes
talks,
down
bullshit
to.
runs a marathon.
During a marathon, we can say you can feel Drake don't deserve to have this shit, but Drake opened up his checkbook, he opened up his Amex, and he swiped for it. Where was y'all at? These auctions aren't fucking private news. Like niggas know these auctions are going on. You know what I'm saying? And that's really my thing on it. Like we can't be mad at the nigga, bro. Like we know you can go on eBay now and find artifacts from rappers and shit like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like this shit ain't nothing new.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if y'all really feel that way about it, put y'all money where y'all mouth is, so there's not a talking point. You know what I'm saying? We always talk about the white man this, the white man that. Well, certain shit we got to do it ourselves. Like that's just what it comes down to.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know.
Yeah, but I definitely thought that nigga melted them shits, bro.
I don't think he
because those are legendary jewelry pieces. Like
I think he spent like what $400K on all that because he bought that. He bought like the all gold PSP. He bought the gold BlackBerry phone. Like he bought a few shit, so he ain't spent no little money on it. He not about to melt that shit.
Then walking into the restaurant that Kendrick was talking about.
Yeah, with the FUBU hoodie.
You know they said that's the same order that Kendrick talks about on Euphoria too.
Mm-hmm.
With the FUBU hoodie. That's hilarious. So let's get back to some of these bars. I'm losing perspective on beef. Boy, one to send me the beat and I kill you for fun. Your daddy got robbed by Top. You stun it and Wayne like father like son. If I'm Wayne, I'm feeling some type of way about that. Or just witty wordplay.
I mean, it's really how you want to take it. Like, if I'm Wayne, I don't know. I don't know how. This is the thing. I don't even know how cool Wayne and Drake is right now. You know what I'm saying? We all know Wayne. Wayne never know what the fuck going on. So it's like
he be in his own world.
He really do.
He probably ain't tripping though.
And I used to think that was a crutch at one point until like I really started.
Nah, he really be in his own fucking.
When I started really, because I watched a lot of Lil Wayne interviews, but when you start watching, especially the ones as he's older now, he don't be knowing what the fuck going on. Because if you even look at you remember when him and 50 Cent was on that, what was that, Queen Radio? What was that Queen Radio? It was G-Unit Radio?
What you mean?
When they had the interview when 50 was conning Ross.
That was Wayne shit, too.
That was Wayne. Okay, and remember that Wayne even know them two niggas had beef before.
Nigga been laughing at the shit.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't even and Ross is man. And Ross be defending this nigga. Like, you know.
Ross probably could have took that a certain way of him laughing.
But
yeah,
Wayne don't know. Wayne
he don't know what the fuck
going on, bro. He really don't.
He don't.
And I used to be mad at that shit, but I think that's a way that some niggas keep saying, bro. Like, for real. Like,
just be in his own world.
Just be in your own world,
I mean,
bro.
did you see this nigga? Remember, even on Drake Chance, when Nori asked him about Kanye, Wayne was like,
yeah.
He did that little, like, I don't know what the fuck going on. Like, I
don't want to look dumb, but I really don't know what the fuck.
He don't know what be going on, bruh.
And that's just a fact. Like, you know, even me, like, I'm a huge Lil Wayne fan.
I will say though, this bar he could have left this out. You right, it's about fuck the big three. It's only Big D in this video proof. Like, come on, my nigga, we ain't had that. You could have did a better play on that. Now, this bar right here, our son should go play at the park. 2 light-skinned kids, that would be cute, unless you don't want to be seen with anyone that is blacker than you. That was a nice bar right there. I seen a lot of people highlight that bar. That bar was hilarious.
Kendrick's son like his complexion though.
Yeah. We get it. We got it. The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. We get it that you like to put gin in your juice. We get that you think that you Bishop and Juice. When you put your hands on your girl, is it in self-defense because she bigger than you? Your back is against the curb. You digging for dirt. You should be digging for proof. I thought that was a very telling bar too, because that also plays to this whole who knows what. Mm-hmm. Because you know this thing has a big theme and all this has been too. I got dirt on you, doggy. Mm-hmm. That's what I look at this as. Nah, nigga, I got dirt on you. No, nigga, I got dirt on you. Nah. You don't want that shit to go there. You don't want it to go. That's what this whole shit has been about, bruh. What's another standout bar in this shit? Oh, this is the one right here. He said, oh, shit, it's all making sense. Maybe I'm pressing you actually Mike. Let's go back to this whole Prince and Michael shit between Drake and Kendrick. Oh, shit, it's all making sense. Maybe I'm pressing you actually Mike. Michael was praying his features would change so people would think that he's actually white. Top would make you do features for change, get on pop records and rap for the whites. And wait, you say your brother Jermaine, but you wanted him to stay out the light. That was a nice build-up. I like the construction of that bar. That was fire.
Yeah, it was cool.
That was fire. I fuck with that shit. I get off the plane and nothing has changed. I headed a lot with all of my ice. Yeah, this shit got to be over for anyone out here calling it, right? You're dead. So I think this was the one that Drake felt like, yeah, this was the one. Because I'm going to tell you, I done listened to this record. This is better than Duppy. This better than Two Birds, One Stone. This was the one I felt like he really sat with. He really put the work with it. And I like his approach of doing the 3 verses on 3 different. Like, both of these niggas have kind of been playing off of what each other's been doing, but doing it differently. He's like, okay, nigga, you came with 3 verses. I don't think Drake could have did a 1 verse and beat Euphoria. I will say that. Because Euphoria is what, 6 minutes? This about 7. So he had to be somewhat. He had
to switch it up.
He had to switch it up, bro. I don't think he's beating Euphoria with 1 verse, like 3 minute, 4 minute verse. I don't think that's happening.
All right, so we get to the end.
12 a.m. on the dot.
So listen, so this shit go off, right? As soon as I finish listening to it, in the midst of us, like,
everybody reacted to this shit, bro.
In the midst of me tweeting, me texting you in the chat, and talking to my brother Reggie on the phone, as soon as we hang up the phone, we were probably on the phone for like 20, 25 minutes. I hang up the phone and try to watch the rest of the game, and something just tell me to pick up my phone, bro. And I look at my phone, and it just say Kendrick Lamar Meet the Grams, and I'm like,
12 a.m. on the dot.
I'm like, what in the
Mo, look at the tweet. On the dot.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm looking at my phone, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I immediately send it to y'all, send it to Reggie, send it back to Reggie.
Everybody, the phone been going crazy this weekend because everybody's sending each other the same shit. Everybody trying to reply to group chats, text messages.
Listen, so when we get to Meet the Grams, and I'm going to say this, bro.
Shout out to Alchemist, man.
Shouts out to Alchemist, bro. You took the words out of my mouth, man. Shouts out to Alchemist. As a nigga who been listening to bruh since First Infantry album up to now, salute that man, bro. Like, man's one of the, I got him personally one of the top 5 producers of all time, bro. Like, bruh has no limits. He can't box bruh into nothing, bro.
He had this one ready to go.
He stepped
all over Family Matters.
All
over it.
Oh my God, bro.
All over that bitch.
And it's like, for the way that beat sounds,
woo!
It sounds like Kendrick's in a dark room, and he just has 2 stools, and he's
horror movie type shit.
Horror movie, like Strangers type shit. He got Drake tied up, and he's talking to this nigga like, yo.
Let's get to it. So out the gates, who he talking to first? Adonis. I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish a grandpa would have wore a condom. I'm sorry that you got to grow up and then stand behind them. Life is hard. I know the challenge is always going to beat us home. Sometimes our parents make the mistakes affect us until we grown. Mind you, now Adonis is going to get older and he going to revisit all of this shit.
He has no choice to. He's Drake's son. He going to have to go through this man's career. Just being a kid, knowing that your dad is one of the top dogs at what he was doing.
A lot is going to come with it.
A lot's going to come with it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like this track, that verse, that's like some mental warfare because he's setting up questions that Drake will have to ask 15 years from now.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. That shit is crazy, bro. Like,
let me be your mentor since your daddy don't teach you shit. Never let a man piss on your leg, son. Either you die right there or pop that man in his head, son. That was the first bar. I was like, what the fuck?
That set the tone for
what was coming.
That set the tone for what was coming, bro.
Never code switch, whether right or wrong. You a black man, even if it don't benefit your goals. Do some push-ups, get some discipline. Don't cut them corners like your daddy did. Fuck what Ozempic did. Don't pay to play with them Brazilians. Get a gym membership. Understand, no throwing rocks and hot in your hands. That's the law. Don't be ashamed about who with it. That's how he treats your moms.
That's what I'm saying. He gonna have to answer some questions, bro.
Don't have a kid to hide the kid again. Be sure 5% will be comprehend, but 95 is lost. Be proud of who you are. Your strength come from within. A lot of superstars that's real, but your daddy ain't one of them. Dear Sandra.
Now you skipped the bar and he said you can be a bitch and have bitches too.
Oh yeah, that's in here.
That's
Where's that one at? Where's
when
that one
he
at?
talk about stop paying for sex in Turks and Caicos.
Please remember, you could be a bitch even if you got bitches. Yeah, that was right before. Oh, he said never fall in the escort business. That's
a
bad religion.
Yeah.
Please remember, you could be a bitch and even if you got bitches. That's a bar. Cause a lot of niggas make their persona based off of the women they get.
Women they can fuck on, and I ain't gonna lie, that's one of the first lessons my pops taught me. Like, a woman don't determine you being a man, bro.
That don't make you that. That's not where your value lies.
That's not where your value lies, bro. Your value lies on how you handle your business out here.
Your character,
your morals,
talk,
your face card. You
Facts.
know what I'm saying? The man shit, bro.
Facts. He was talking. It's a lot of talking that applies because what I like about it is the whole concept of like talking to their souls. Not only that, he's incorporating like real life shit that we say on it every day. Yeah,
the beat makes it very easy.
On top of shit that we hear in real life. Like, this ain't no fairy tale shit. Like, a lot of these is real life lessons. You get what I'm saying? So then we get to Sandra. I think this is the most lethal out of everybody he was talking to. I think Sandra was number one, and then Drake was second, and then his son third.
He put his dad in the Sandra verse too, though.
Yeah, he did. Yes, dear Sandra, your son got some habits. I hope you don't undermine them, especially with all the girls that's hurt inside this climate. You a woman, so you know how it feels to be in alignment. That was a fucking bar. That was a bar. Then we get to Dennis. Dear Dennis, you gave birth to a massive manipulator, even using you to prove that he is a huge favor. I think you should ask for more paper, and more paper. I'm blaming you for all his gambling addiction, psychopath intuition, the man that you like to play victim. You raise a horrible fucking person, and nerve of you, Dennis. How you feel about that? You know what that highlights back to? Pusha T, story of Adidon.
A Steve Harvey suit nigga raised him. Oh, so then we get to the cover art for this, though. So now we got the FUBU shirt, the FUBU type shirt. We got the Maybach glove in the middle of that shit still. We got the Nadine Ghostman jury receipt. We got the Ozempic. We got the lower tabs, and we got the other. I forgot the other prescription. Like, it's some other shit.
But the picture is larger.
The picture is larger. So when I saw this, I'm like, okay, I see exactly what he doing.
Layers.
And if this shit go further, this picture could get bigger, revealing something else. Facts. That's all I'm thinking about at this point. I'm like, if this picture gets bigger, there's something else in this picture. So we skipped the shit where he was like, I think your son should die.
Oh, we ain't get there yet. We
okay.
about to get there. Dear he back on Sandra. Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he did the...
Oh, yeah.
Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. I think niggas like him should die. Him and Weinstein should get fucked up in the cell for the rest of their life. He hates black women, hypersexualizing them with kinks of nympho fetish. Grew facial hair because he understood being a beard just fit him better.
Being a beard is crazy. That's crazy.
That's a double entendre too, because you know what Pusha said on Story of Adidon again. And let me go ahead and say this: I see a lot of niggas saying like, you know, the angles that you use at Drake is some of the shit we heard before. My thing is this: it ain't about who said it first; it's about who did it better. A lot of this shit, that's not to dissolve Pusha T, because that's still a 10 out of 10 diss. But yeah, he's saying some of the same things, but he's saying it in his form, and it's still elite.
It's still very elite.
And he's saying it differently. That's the biggest factor.
The beard is him poking at his insecurities, but it's
Facts.
also called him an undercover homo at the same time.
But what did he ask for in Taylor Made? Quadruple double entendres, right? You getting them.
You
getting them.
Niggas, when this is my thing.
You getting them.
And this is my thing. I tweeted before, y'all. Niggas been asking for Kendrick for 5 fucking years. And we got overload Kendrick now. So back to this shit though.
Let's get back to it. All right. He got sex offenders on Ho VO. Ho VO that he keep on a monthly allowance. A child should never be compromised, and he keeping his child around them. And we gotta raise our daughters knowing that there's predators like him lurking. Fuck a rap battle. He should die. He should die so all these women can live with a purpose. I've been in this industry 12 years. I'm gonna tell you one little secret. There's some weird shit going on, and some of these artists be here to police it. Y'all know who you talking about, Baca. That's the one that I know of. It could be more. I know about Baca. So, of course, we're in the midst of the battle, so a lot of people outside looking in who probably don't know. I remember when I first heard about it prior to him getting signed to OVO 2017, about him being arrested. There's because people, you got the people out there who want to get the full details of what really was going on. So he was involved in some human trafficking, sex trafficking things going on. 2 separate cases.
On one of the cases,
okay,
he intimidated one of the girls and she recanted. The other girl didn't.
Okay.
So he had to do some jail time for that. But by the time he was sentenced, he already had time served. So they let him go.
Okay.
For that one.
Did you see any gory details as regards to this case?
I didn't read. That's my thing. I didn't read none of the. I didn't read all of the details.
Yeah.
Did, like some of the main details I read is that basically he was making her have sex with people and taking the money, basically, on some shit like that.
Okay.
And like having her like go different places and shit.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna speak on that too, as regards to like the facts and all this other shit too. Let me get to what's another. To any woman that be playing his music, know that you're a better sister, or better, you're selling your niece to the weirdos, not the good ones. Cat Williams said, "Get you." Shout out to Cat Williams again, man. Cat Williams said, "Get you the truth, so I'm gonna get mine. The embassy about to get raided too. It's only a matter of time. Hey, LeBron, keep the family away. Hey, Curry, keep the family away. Mm-hmm. To anybody that embody their love for their kids, keep the family away. Mm-hmm. They're looking at you too if you standing by him. Keep the family away. I'm looking to shoot through any pervert that lives. Keep the family safe." LeBron scrunched up his face for sure when he heard that bar.
Well, I got some bars for LeBron. Let's get into LeBron. So LeBron is a music head.
100%.
The unofficial A&R of the industry.
Facts.
He been quiet the last 2 weeks.
What he gonna say, man? He can't get in that whip and act like he know these bars now. It's a lot to take in. First of all,
I'm gonna say this, LeBron. You been out the playoffs for a week.
I
need to see something. Why you ain't speaking on what's going on? You always on the new music, LeBron. This coming from a lifelong fan. What's going on?
You waiting for the car concert?
I'm waiting on the car concert. I'm waiting on a tweet. I'm waiting on something. Where you at, LeBron?
Oh shit, man. So let's get to this third verse. Dear baby girl, now this is where we start talking about the hitting girl. I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world. He don't commit this much, but his music, yeah, that's for sure. He's a narcissist, a misogynist, living inside his songs, try to destroy families rather than take care of his own. Mm-hmm. Should be teaching you timetables or watching Frozen with you, or at your 11th birthday singing poems with you.
That's a bar, because I had to watch Frozen a few times with my daughter.
So you relate to this verse.
I relate to that.
You relate to this verse in terms of like, yeah, like, nigga, you need to be doing this shit.
I done put them Frozen hours in. I done put them Trolls hours in. I done put them Encanto hours in. I done put, hey.
Instead, he be in Turks paying for sex and popping perks. Examples that you don't deserve. I want to tell you that you're loved, you're brave, you're kind. You got a gift to change the world and could change your father's mind. Because our children is the future, but he lives inside confusion. Money's always been an illusion, but that's the life that he used to. His father probably don't claim him neither. History do repeats itself. Sometimes it don't need a reason. God damn, Kendrick. And this is why I was telling niggas. The construction of this is masterful, bruh.
It's a horror movie.
Like he legit talking to this. My homeboy hit me, and he was like, bruh, like, I feel like Drake talking, but this nigga... At this point, he talking to this nigga's soul.
Yeah, he's trying to like really...
And you can hear it in his tone.
Yeah.
Like, like Kendrick, his tone matched the beat.
Yeah.
The vibe of the beat. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, he couldn't come with that shit that he came on like Euphoria.
I would say even past this, like, that's been one of his strengths just in his artistry period. Like, he knows how to
switch up tones.
He knows how to make his tone go to any type of beat. Like,
facts.
And translate to what he's talking about.
The energy matches. Mm-hmm. The energy. Like the way he sound disappointed, but he got to deliver this message. That's what it sounded like.
Even when he get to the last verse and he was like, "You lied about your religion." We
gonna get to
the ad lib. He sound like Maya Angelou. Like, you lied.
Yes,
you lied. This nigga was going crazy.
I tell you who your father is. Just play the song when it rains. Yes, he's a hit maker, songwriter, superstar, right? And a fucking deadbeat that should never say more life.
That's crazy.
Meet the Grams. Don't. Fourth verse, Dear Aubrey. This was to make this shit masterful. You ended with the nigga what this shit is about, bro. You already started with his son. You got it at his mom. You got it at his dad. You got his daughter. Now we gonna talk to you. I'm gonna talk to you directly, my nigga. Dear Aubrey, I know you probably thinking I wanted to crash a party, but truthfully, I don't have a hating bone in my body. This is supposed to be a good exhibition within the game, but you fucked up the moment you called out my family's name.
Mm-hmm.
You all know Drake loved to play with them words. You mentioned the family name. He said, why you had to stoop so low to discredit some decent people? Guess integrity is lost when the metaphors doesn't reach you. And I like to understand because your house was never home. 37, but you showing up as a 7-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
You got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending problems, bad with money, whorehouse, soliciting women problems. Therapy's a lovely start. But I suggest you... Oh, man, this nigga... Hold on, time out, man. This nigga Kendrick was talking, bro.
Nah, he was
breaking down this nigga problems, bro.
High stepping on that nigga.
Y'all felt like, hey, to my parlay niggas, he was talking to y'all too?
Yeah.
He was talking to you, Mo?
I ain't that bad. He was talking to y'all donation niggas. That's what he was talking to. He was talking to you. He was talking to you 8-leg niggas. That's who he's talking to.
8-leg parlays?
You 8 and 10.
You ain't doing no 8-leg parlays.
You 8. No. Let me talk to y'all. He was talking to y'all 8-leg for $150 ticket ass niggas. That's what he's talking to. All y'all niggas betting 10, 12 legs to get $200. He talking to y'all type of niggas. Mm-hmm. That's who he talking to. Y'all niggas got a serious problem, man. Y'all in the way. I know how I feel about niggas in the way.
I know how you feel about this betting shit.
Yeah, y'all niggas in the way, man. I mean, it's cool for the books, but y'all niggas in the way, man. Y'all niggas in the way.
All right, let's get back to some of these.
Legs. Niggas betting 8 legs.
12. I done seen the 12.
But niggas be betting 8 legs for plus $250. Like, nigga, that's $100. Like, what you doing?
That ain't no real.
That ain't no real. You for 8 legs? For 8 legs, I gotta get at least $500, $600, $700.
Okay.
Bro. At least almost a rack, bro. Like, come on. What's a rack, bro? Like,
rack.
It's a rack. Y'all doing 8 legs for $100.
For $100. That's kind of crazy for real.
I be seeing some of y'all put y'all tickets together, my nigga, and it be 8 legs for $150. That shit ain't right, man. Y'all in the way. But go ahead, Mike, man.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. I try to empathize with you because I know that you ain't been through nothing. Crave entitlement, but I want to be liked so bad. That's puzzling. No dominance. Let's recap moments when you didn't fit in. No secret handshakes with your friend. No cultural cachet to binge. Just disrespecting your mother. Identities on the fence. Don't know which family will love you. The skin that you live in is compromising personas. Dog. Talking to this nigga's soul, man. Take the mask off. I want to see what's under them achievements. Why believe you? You never gave us nothing to believe in because you lied about your religious views. You lied about your surgery. You lied about your accent. And all your past tense is perjury. You lied about your ghostwriters. You lied about your crew members. They all pussy. You lied on them. I know they all got...
You lied.
Man. I know they all got you in them. You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter, huh? You lied about the mother kids that's out there hoping that you come. You lied about the only artist. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, this shit refreshed on me real quick. Goddamn.
You lied.
My bad, y'all.
You lied.
Essentially, you lied about the only artist that can argue some help. Fuck a rap battle. This a long life battle with yourself. Doom, 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 doom.
Whoa, man. Brother.
That's a bar at that whole lie. He said, because you lied about your religious views. You lied about your surgery. You lied about your accent and your past tense. It's all perjury. That's a nice fucking bar.
Yeah, that's a crazy.
But you know what I appreciate about this whole shit too? These niggas really constructed these disses like they on the real battle rap URL. Shout out to Smack URL, UW, all these. This I felt like is a round of URL specifically.
Mm-hmm. This definitely gave
like if you had to
this
do an angle.
This is Summer Madness vibes.
Like, yeah, there's a lot of Don DeMarcos in this shit.
A lot of Don DeMarcos in this shit. I can't front.
There's some Don DeMarcos in Euphoria, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Drake, no disrespect, Drake got some Don DeMarcos in Family Matters, too. More so on that second verse and that last verse. But this Meet the Grams, if you had to present an angle of talking to a nigga's soul, I would reference this. Especially when you talk about family members, too. We want to talk to the family members. This is some, dog, he did.
This ether level type shit, bro.
My nigga, he did Loaded Lux versus Calico.
Yeah. He
talked to Calico. He talked to his pops. This is what that was to me if we equating it to a round in battle rap, bro. So then we had time to sit with Meet the Grams. You know that dropped that 12. Trumped on Drake shit.
Yeah.
You know it's funny because somebody said Amani from Joe Budden Potty, he was talking about we can't let let Kendrick. No, he said, let's not forget that what Drake did on Family Matters is still special. I posted when KD dropped 48 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists in the Game 7 loss against the Bucks.
Yeah.
When he had the foot on the line.
Yeah, that's basically what that was.
That's basically what Family Matters is.
I mean, yeah.
Because if that lives through the weekend, we talking about that.
Talking about it, but Kendrick's like, nah, we're not doing that.
Not doing that.
We're not doing that. And that was
the line is Meet the Grams.
Yeah. Yeah.
The line is Meet the Grams. Great performance though. That's one of KD's
masterclass. That's one of his masterclasses.
But facts.
He came up short. He came up short.
Came up short, bro. So let's get it. We get to about 10 hours later, and man, if you saying Kendrick was gonna come back again, you a fucking liar. Because I did not see that coming.
I didn't see that shit coming either. When I first heard Family Matters, because again, so when Family Matters drops, when Meet the Grams drop, I listened to it and my phone was going. I get a phone call. I'm talking to Reggie again. We talking for damn near an hour at this point, and basically the main thing was we both agreed that he definitely standing on Drake's head right now, but we still got to give Drake his due diligence. Cool, I'll agree with that. But for right now, that nigga's whooping ass. You know what I'm saying?
So let's talk about the reaction to first hearing this shit.
First hearing Meet the Grams?
No, not like us, because we finished.
Oh, when I first heard, okay, so I'm chilling this shit, right? I'm cooling. Phone go off again. I'm like, damn, this nigga drop again? What the fuck?
Dog, that's at this point, I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, we legit like getting we're getting blessed right now.
Getting blessed. At that point, I'm like, Kendrick, at this point, I'm like, Kendrick
not playing. He's not playing.
He's taking not playing. He took a lot. He's seeing what y'all niggas talking about him.
3 tracks in less than 24 hours.
He's seeing what y'all niggas was saying. He's seeing what y'all niggas was saying. So we get to Not Like Us, and I'm like, when I hear
what's up on our beat? Oh,
I hear that, I'm like, oh, this nigga going completely different now. So as soon as I hear that beat drop, I'm like, oh, this. He gonna turn LA up with this one.
He taking the Drake route.
He taking the Drake route, and just knowing how music travels is gonna go everywhere else, but that was mainly to turn LA up. So we get there, and I'm looking at the cover art again. This nigga got Drake house with the sex offender.
The artwork.
I'm like, oh my God, like, geez Louise, like
perfect execution though. Because that's what this whole song was really talking about. And I
love the song because he kept it all LA, like even with the flows that he played with. He played R.I.P. to Drake the Ruler.
Yep.
Shouts out to Rimble. I saw Rimble even coming back and he dropping a freestyle on this beat. Shouts out to Rimble. Just shouts out to the whole LA, man. I saw somebody tweet, this is a song that niggas can Crip walk to, Blood walk to, and Hoover stomp to. Like he really about to unify the city with two-step. You can do everything with this shit. This is that nigga went crazy on this song. And again, he ain't wasting no bars on this shit. This is a club bop type song, and he's spitting on this.
Let's get out right out the gates. Man down, call an ambulance, tell him breathe, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross. He walk around like Tizo.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Tizo. Off top, but shout out to Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them and nail them, fuck all of them and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options.
Too many options.
I'm finna pass on this body. I'm John Stockton. Let's get to it.
Let's get to that.
Let's get to that bar right there. Because when I heard that, I said, woo!
When I heard that bar, I go on Twitter and niggas immediately got the picture with Drake and fucking Carmelone. What is going on today? What's going on, Mike? Like, what is going on today?
First of all, this AI shit is funny because niggas Photoshop goddamn mashed him in his...
First they morphed his face on the Carmelone. Then they morphed his face on the Josh Giddey. And then they go and find an actual picture of this nigga with Carmelone.
2017.
Talking about when your neighbor wants to catch the game with you. Catch the game with you. So you live by this nigga. You can't make this shit up. Like, you just can't. Like,
I'm finna pass on his body like John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman. I'm the one that up the score with him. Mm-hmm. Walk him down. Whole time I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him. Extort shit. Bully. Death row on him. Come on, bro. This nigga. And this is on a club banger type song.
I keep saying that because that's a different pocket that he on. He's fitting these bars into the song.
While flowing,
bro.
Listen. Beat your ass and hide the Bible of God watching. Come on, man. Dog, listen. Say, Drake, I hear you like I'm young. He said it like, I hear you like I'm young.
Say, Drake. Say, Drake. How you doing, Drake? How you doing? Say. Hey, can we talk real quick, man? That's the type of vibes that he on. Like,
say, Drake.
At this point, when I heard when he said that, I was like,
He's playing with this nigga.
He's having a kickback in the studio right now.
Yes,
he's chilling.
Because I know when niggas is like, oh my god, he doing it so it sounds so effortless.
Just he's chilling at that point.
Yes,
he's chilling.
Yes, say Drake.
He like me right now. He recorded with the Nike flips on. With the Nike.
Say Drake. I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to Cell Block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 wop. Dot him, fuck him up.
I'm going to do my stuff.
Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. Crazy. That bar right there?
Crazy.
That's the one that's saying out the most.
To go into the chorus.
Double entendre like a motherfucker. Shout out to the niggas that don't know they chords and they minors.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention in piano class, man.
Oh, they not like us. They not. Shout out to the chorus because that chorus hard. Let's get to verse 2. You think the Bay gonna let you disrespect Pac, nigga? I think that Oakland show gonna be your last stop, nigga.
He just having fun at this point.
He having fun at this point. And yes, I'm so glad Jermaine Cole got bars from both of these niggas. Both of these niggas gave this nigga bars on Family Matters and on this one.
He got bars from both his peoples, bro.
Did Cole foul? I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches.
Go.
The audience not dumb. Shape the stories how you want. Hey, Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole still deep. I could go further, I promise. Ain't that something? B Raz says for bitch, you Malibu most wanted. Ain't no law, boy. You a ball boy. Fetch Gatorade or something. Since 09, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes. What OVO stand for? The other vaginal option? Pussy?
Good Lord. When I heard that, I was like, oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Niggas better straighten up they posture. Got famous all up in Compton. Might write for this doctorate. Telling they pop star, quit hiding. Fuck a caption, want action, no accident. And I'm hands on. He'll fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Girl while he was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing.
You talking to that nigga, man.
Then got his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D Rose came home. Y'all don't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy need a subpoena. That predator moving in flocks. That emphasis he put on flocks. That nigga said, and that predator moving flocks. That name got to be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me. I'm going to send it up the pot. Yeah. That predator line was lethal, dog.
He barred him the whole time.
This nigga barred and flowing.
I lean on you niggas like a last line of walk. Come on, man. Come on, man. Shout out to my sippers, man.
Talk to him, Mo.
Shout out to all my sipping niggas, man. Y'all felt that. I felt that too.
Sweet chin music, and I won't pass the ox.
I won't pass the ox.
Hey, Shawn Michaels retweeted that shit too.
Shawn Michaels say y'all need to come to WWE NXT. That would be fire. I ain't even gonna front. If y'all niggas come do like a little, little 1-2, cut a promo on each other, that'd be fire.
Hey man, how many socks do I really have in stock?
1, 2,
hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Devil is a lie. He a 6'9" guy. Hey, freaky ass niggas need to stay ass aside. Hey,
he was going crazy that one pocket right there.
Yes, sir. Roll your ass up like a fresh pack of Zah. Hey,
yeah.
City is back up. It's a must. We outside. Hey,
and niggas been outside since.
Hey man. Then let's get back to this because you remember on Family Matters he said, "Hey, you rapping like you about to free the slaves."
Let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Third verse.
Let's get to it.
This nigga really was giving a history lesson
on the bop.
On a club banger bop. What is wrong with this nigga? Is a madman.
And it worked.
He's a true fucking boogeyman.
And it worked.
Let's get to this third verse. History class. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains.
This nigga doubled down, still calling us some slaves. Let's get to it.
Atlanta was the Mecca building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second. Let me put y'all on game. The settlers was... It's the fact that this nigga really doing a history lesson,
hey, but
Mo.
the funniest shit is his voice changed again, though. He sounded like a...
Yes.
I'm going to put y'all on game.
The settlers were using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you. This is the real nigga challenge. I love this.
This the real nigga
I love this. That nigga said you run to Atlanta because you need a he said you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you. This is the real nigga challenge. You call Future when you don't see the club. Hey, what? Lil Baby helped you with your lingo, get your lingo up. What? 21 gave you false street cred. Thug made you feel like a slime in your head. Hey, what?
Mm-hmm.
Quavo said you could be from Northside. What? 2 Chainz said you good, but he lied.
Mm-hmm.
You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you a colleague and you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth of the matter, it was God's plan to show y'all the liar. That was one of my favorite bars in this whole shit.
Bro, that last verse was a masterclass.
Again, rebuttal. Then I'm gonna play on your God's plan shit. Come on, man. Drake, you ask for these double entendres, triple entendres, my nigga.
That last verse is how you talk to a nigga, man. And still be very, 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 very witty.
That nigga said, no, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth of the matter, it was God's plan to show y'all the liar.
And the liar is the same restaurant this nigga be at all the time, too. Niggas ain't catch that one either. The nigga was talking to this nigga real crazy, bro. Like, the whole Atlanta history mixed in with you still doing the same.
All right, keep going.
Like, he really was stripping this nigga, and whipping feet, as he say.
Wow, on a club record.
While on a mustard banger.
Mustard on that beat. Oh,
it's crazy because you shouted out YG, and this nigga takes YG's main producer and kills your ass.
Facts. Then we get to the bridge. This is when he's just playing around now. We have the cookout mode.
He a fan.
We cook a fan. He a fan. Freaky ass nigga. He a 69 god. Freaky ass nigga. He a 69 god. Hey, running for your life. Hey, run for your life. This nigga was in his bag. Let me hear you say OV ho. Say OV ho. Then stab this way. Stab that way. Then stab this way. Stab that way.
Listen,
Are you my friend?
Every video mashup that I seen with that shit perfectly.
It did.
I
got no words for this one.
Crazy. Very crazy.
Hey man, salute to Kendrick for this one, man. This nigga gave you everything. He gave you the Euphoria shit. We got the timestamp record with 616 in LA. We got the Meet the Grams where he's just like, okay, let me get serious right now. I'm going to talk to your whole family. Then I'm going to talk to your soul, nigga.
Took that nigga timestamp wave.
All right. Then we got Meet the Grams because, we got Family Matters. I think that was a play on, get what I'm saying? Okay, you want to do a show. All right, let me introduce you to my sitcom, nigga.
Meet the Fuckers. We going to call it Meet the Grams.
Yeah, we going to call it Meet the Grams, nigga. Let me welcome you to my sitcom. This my TV hit show, my nigga. Then we going to get to the club. Oh, you do back-to-back? You do back to back.
I like that record. We'll get back to that record.
Thank you. See, that's what the fuck I'm talking about, Mo. That's what I'm talking about right there, my nigga. We gonna get back to that for the record. Huh? Niggas ain't catch that.
That's what I'm saying.
Niggas ain't catch that. That's what that meant. That's what that shit meant right there. I'm gonna get back to that for the record. Yeah, nigga, I got me a club banger too. Let's talk about it. You ain't like us, nigga.
You're not like us. And we're gonna bump that the whole summer too.
Yeah, man. So then after that, man, we got that time where it's just like, it's looking ugly for the nigga.
Mm-hmm. I knew he was coming soon, though. Pause. I knew he was going to come sooner than... So what? He dropped that Sunday, last night. I
thought he was going to come Wednesday. I ain't going to hold you.
Nah, he was going to come either today or yesterday, and he definitely came on Sunday. I knew he was going to come one of them days.
Okay, because we ain't talked. So you really thought he was going to come on Sunday?
He had no choice. That's 3 songs. That's 3 songs, bro. He had to do something. The emergency glass was broken. And
because at that time, it was just... 616, your song, then his 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you getting washed out. You got to do something. I don't care if it's something. It's something.
I will say though, because I still feel like it's gonna go on, but we'll get to that.
You think so? Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
So we get to the hard part 6. First of all, shout out and rest in peace to Aretha Franklin. I do fuck with this beat. This beat is hard. I fuck with this beat. So let's get to some of these bars in here. He said, all right, the Pulitzer Prize when it definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped. I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork or the cabinet that is filed in? 1090 Jake would have took all the walls down. The streets would have had me hiding out in a small town. I think that was very telling too, as far as like the accusations and of, him, being whatever it is that he feel like Kendrick is alluding to. I felt like in this song, Drake was really getting to his bag as far as the rebuttals of all the angles that Kendrick done been. First of all, I made a club bang on. You was talking to my family on Meet the Grand. So I think that this whole song was just him addressing all of this shit. My Montreal Connect stand up, not fall down. The ones that you're getting your stories from, they all clowns. I'm a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. I felt like that was a nice wordplay right there. You waited for this moment, overcome with desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or destination, but you so thirsty, you're not concerned with investigation. So what do you think about this whole angle about, the whole fake Moe? I want to shout out my nigga Mike. Me and him talked about this early Friday morning after 616. And this is something I just thought about. I didn't really want to tweet about it because I didn't think it really had no legs to stand on. But Kendrick was alluding to that when he said in 616, you ever think that OVO was working for me? That was a bar that stood out in 616 for a lot of people. So me and Mike was just rapping. I was like, bro, do you think it's possible? Because, in the art of war, the fake Moe is a tactic. Mm-hmm. I'm like, do you think it's possible that Drake possibly, may have just been giving Kendrick a fake Moe? He's like, it's possible. I can see it being a play. But it just boils back to, this is where we get to the part of the discourse where everybody's trying to figure out at some point what may be true, what may be a lie. Kendrick on his side feel like he's giving truths. Drake on his side feel like he's giving truths and lies. But I'm going to tell you right now, like, from an entertainment aspect, I don't give a fuck about what's a truth and a lie. It's all about who performs your shit better. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because, with the whole daughter thing, I'm going to say this. I understand if niggas feel like, because I seen a couple of niggas take this take, if the daughter shit ain't real, then it kind of negates Meet the Grams. I said, my nigga, if you take that verse away, you still got him talking to his son. You still got him talking to his daddy, about, and you still got him talking to Drake.
That's fan talk right there.
You get what I'm saying?
That's
like
fan talk
the daughter is not the whole scope of that diss.
Yeah, that's not the whole scope.
You get what I'm saying?
He still talk directly to that nigga. He talked to his mom, dad, and his son on there.
But if niggas want to say the daughter claim is a serious tag, I understand it. False claim and putting it. But I'm gonna tell you why I don't really care about it that much for 2 reasons. For number one, let's say Kendrick did run with it, right? Let's say he did get a fake ball. And some people feel like if it was the other end, people would want Drake to prove it. Okay, cool. But the reason why it works in Kendrick's favor, in my opinion, assessment of it, is because to the world, not me, to the world, people feel like you lied about your son, you hit him. Now, me personally, I don't give a fuck about you hiding your son, but if you was going to roll him out in that Adidas campaign, that's some bullshit, my nigga. Your son is not a prop that you can roll out.
Jingle him in front of our face and sell some shoes, bro.
Nigga, make an Instagram post regularly or some shit like normal
that's
people
some weirdo
do.
shit.
You get what I'm saying? That's weirdo shit. But that gives him leverage to use a daughter angle. You know what? Because Kendrick probably sitting back like, you know what? Let me put myself in Kendrick brain real quick. Let's say he already had the verses done for Drake, Sandra, Dennis, and his son, right?
Probably ask for shit for shock value.
Matter of fact, let me throw another daughter on this lame ass nigga. I'm talking in Kendrick's. Let me throw another daughter on this lame ass nigga.
In that theory, I agree with that. Like, fuck this nigga. I'm trying to smut this nigga name out. I don't give a fuck if it's real or not. Like,
thank you. And that's what a lot of people.
We talking about battle rap here, bro.
Yeah, this battle rap. It's not about what's the truth and what's a lie. It's about what can you make dress up the best. Because let's say, hypothetically speaking, you a rapper, Charleston rapper, put a son on you. You probably gonna laugh at that shit.
I'm gonna laugh.
Guess
at
what?
That shit because
if the world believe that shit, them niggas gonna be on your head about that shit.
On my head about it, yeah.
But guess what? You don't have history like Drake does, so that's why this works in Kendrick's favor. And I was trying to explain that to my boy. He's like, you know what? I can respect it from a concept and a performance angle because it works. So what? Yeah, he ain't got a fake daughter. So what? It worked. Because you done lied. Because he said it. You lied about your surgery. You lied about your religion. So why wouldn't people be inclined to believe that you are hiding another child?
It's a fair play.
It's a fair play.
It's a fair play.
You get what I'm saying? But it also, if Drake did feed him a fake mole, that's a genius play on his part. Because he ran with it. He ran with it, and he didn't do no fact check behind it. Because today, which is what, the 6th, there's still no confirmation on it. And I will say this to give Drake, when we found out about Adonis, he was quiet as a fucking church mouse.
Yeah.
I think if Drake really did have a son, really had a daughter, I don't think he jumps out and says it as confidently as he is denying it. But go ahead.
I can't say all right, so like I understand like the fake mode, Trojan horse shit, like I get it. You know what I'm saying? My thing is this. To me, it don't seem like a winning strategy to tell people, I got these, pedophile type claims.
I don't think that's a part of it though.
The suitcase, they are saying the suitcase.
I think the suitcase and the daughter is a part of the fake mole shit.
So, but my nigga, like,
I still want to know how the fuck they got that suitcase.
That's what I'm saying. If it's fake, how did they get the suitcase? And then I'm gonna say this. We know Drake. We know Kendrick. We know how Drake is, especially when it comes down to being petty, right?
Facts.
If this nigga really fed him fake information, he would have posted proof of this of said fake information being fed to Kendrick. We talking about art of war here now. So if he really pulled the rug from under this nigga, knowing him, he would have celebrated that and let all of us see that.
So you think he just put that out there to make it seem like
that's some damage control to me. I feel like it's some damage control because it's like, it's just not a winning strategy to tell niggas all.
Rather you do it by artwork or some shit like that, a text message.
It's just something.
Something.
It's something.
Yeah.
We know this nigga, bro.
Facts.
If that was a dub for him, we would have known that. You know what I'm saying? Not just on some, oh yeah, we fed you that and you went for it. Nah, bro. We know you. We know your profile.
Yeah.
You would have showed us that shit was fake. You know what I'm saying? We in a visual era now.
Facts.
Like we would have seen that. You just dropped the video.
I definitely
crushing the van. So like you would have shown us that you fed this nigga a fake mold. You would have showed us that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But as far as like the rest of the song, I mean, like to me, it gave me like Super Ugly vibes. Like it's like, yeah, I'm gonna say some provocative shit. And that's just gonna be it, because even in the song, I don't know if that's bait neither. He's like, essentially saying like I'm done here, like, you know what I'm saying. So
I still don't see how y'all got that from this song, bro.
I mean, he said
that, but the way he ended the song though, that was always my thing. It's always about how you end the record for me. And just even on the other side, like this. Oh, what about the Dave? I don't believe the Dave Free shit, man.
Dave Free literally was posting this nigga shit this whole time. Kendrick wife brother was posting on Twitter. Kill this nigga. A nigga that if you beat this man's sister, he's not about to be supporting you in any way. I don't care how you feel about this man. You're not about to be supporting him.
And with me saying that, I still like both the angles these niggas took as far as trying to like, expose and shit like that. Yeah. But the whole Dave Free shit, I didn't believe that.
That's why I was saying, because after this drop, I was saying these niggas getting kind of dark. That's why me and you was talking.
Oh, when I finished, after I let it sit, this is kind of dark, bro.
These niggas getting kind of dark. So that's why I was saying, at what point do the truth matter? Because even on Super Ugly, yeah, he said what he said, but that was some truth to that. Even when, we can go through a lot of diss songs. There's some truth to it when they get dark.
Okay.
We can't be saying all this other shit and it ain't true, because, that's some serious shit you throwing around. You really kicking some real dirt on people at that point. So that's why I say,
and you got to defend this pedo angle, even if it's for the sport. I got to defend that angle in a rap battle. I would assume.
I get it. I mean, I get it, but
I think some people really didn't. Some people just automatically, what you expect the man to say?
Even with that, it's like,
you didn't like some of the bars he said with it.
It's like
I think some of these bars was witty as far as addressing
I expected the Epstein angle. You didn't expect that. Why would you expect that?
I mean, that's something that and again, because I know people love to jump out the window, but this is me by no means defending no pedo activity at all. I'm talking about strictly the bars. I think with him saying that, is just him talking about the whole angle period. He just used Epstein as a wordplay.
I mean, I get it. It's just, I don't know.
It looks away.
Then you bring up Millie Bobby Brown. That man, he didn't mention her.
He didn't mention her, but Ross Ross mentioned that girl's name on that story. I think that's why he said that.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
Because we not dumb. We all know these rappers know what the fuck is, what the thing is.
They on the timeline.
We all know the young girl that has been attached to Drake over the last couple years has been who?
Her and that girl on that stage. That was 17 at the time.
Yeah. Let me get to what was one of the bars that I fuck with that stood out. When he was talking about the mom with the whole molestation shit. He's like, my mom came over today. I was like, mother, wait a second. That's the one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me. I just made me a whole connection. This is about to get so depressing. This trauma from your own confessions. This where your father leave you home alone with no protection. So neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit that you so obsessed with is so excessive. I like the construction and the buildup of this as far as, okay, you getting on me about this. Mm-hmm. You have an obsession with this pedo shit. Like, this been your angle these last 2 bars, my nigga. Like, let me take this and let me put the mirror on you real quick. You get what I'm saying? So I fuck with that. So I don't want to dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play. You probably start reflecting. That's the one that everybody started getting up in arms about. My nigga, I done heard way worse.
Yeah, I done heard way worse.
But that was a witty wordplay as far as that shit.
It was witty.
It was witty. I really do fuck with that. I think, honestly, with this whole it was a great rebuttal as far as the whole makeup. That's why I hold it up there as far as because, again, I started off when we having this conversation, rebutting, and I don't know if you've seen Wyclef spoke about that. The art of battle rap, one of the biggest factors and components is rebutting.
Mm-hmm. You take the other person's power from them.
You taking the other person, because Kendrick has done it. He has done it. Both of them have done a great job of rebutting that shit. I fuck with that Mariah Carey line. I never been with no underage, but not understand why this an angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I've been arrested. Now that one right there is the one that stood out to people like, no, my nigga, not because you was fucking young girls, you'd be arrested. People have wanted him to just basically say, nah, I wouldn't be fucking young girls because I don't like young girls. I seen the R. Kelly shit running around too.
They say that whole song was
It's the Gayle interview.
The Gayle interview.
That was hilarious. I'm not even gonna front.
I mean,
that was hilarious.
For what it's worth though, like I said, like it gave that song to me is equivalent to his Super Ugly. Like, I mean, whether it go on or not, whether Kendrick responds to this or not, I mean, I saw Punch. Was it? No, that was Top.
Top and Punch tweeted.
Yeah, it was like, well, that's it.
And that nigga DJ Head.
Yeah, it was like,
I'm gonna get on that nigga too, but
DJ Head.
Yeah,
I guess they was like, I know Top was like, well, I guess that's it. And I don't know. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. We don't know who calling who. To try to reel shit in. I don't know.
I do feel like, though, in this song, like, he really was denouncing that shit. Because even with the word, like, this bar is my favorite bar of the record. So he said, Drake is not a name you gonna see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned it A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross air like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker. Dog, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. So that whole bar construction, I like the flip on the A minor shit that Kendrick had on that. That was a good flip.
That was cool.
That was a good flip. I fuck with that. What's another standout bar? Yeah, maybe when you meet your, he said you could drop 100 more records. I see you later. This is where everybody felt like he was bowing out. Yeah, maybe when you get to meet your maker, I don't want to fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you send him commissary when he needs some paper. Yeah, that was just him getting the shit off. Then he gets to the talking part. So the outro is more so is where I'm starting to really feel like this might be some bait. This is where I feel like this might be some bait for Kendrick to come back out. Because at the end of the day, he did drop back-to-back on his head, so it wasn't like he could not respond.
I don't think he got to respond yet.
You don't think Kendrick got to respond?
Nah. He done get that nigga 3 bars. He done get that nigga 3 records to his 2, and all them shits go. Like, if we looking at the scorecard, he up. So it's like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, like.
I do feel like it really put him back at least. It might have given him an edge, or it's at least tied. Now, I done talked to a few Kendrick fans. They do feel like, though, even with him being, this does warrant a response. They feel like. it warrants a response. Because that was one to be my first person. I wanted to go ask somebody who pretty much, I've been having this conversation.
Why do they feel like this got to get an immediate response?
Because they feel like, as far as addressing everything that Drake addressed, you need to be addressing the whole Dave Free shit, the Whitney shit. You need to be addressing that. Like, you putting your hands on your wife and all this other shit. They feel like that warrants a response too. If Drake is having all these allegations on him, it's more than fair for you to come out here and do however you do it in the song, bar it up, make it witty, because at the end of the day, it's still a rap battle. But they feel like, that's fair for you to come out here and you address this shit too, on top of it being a dope record in their opinion.
I mean, if they're saying it like that, that's cool. But I'm just going off what I seen in real life, and in real life, this nigga's still cool with Dave. He's still with his girl. I remember the shit he posted about why you moved to New York. Whitney's in New York with him.
I seen an old post from like November. It looked like the background was New York City. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, they in the sky. They in the skyline.
But you know what I want to ask you though, and it might not have that much weight to it. Dave Free's supposed to be like his right hand man, right?
Yeah, that's like his dude. Yeah.
Now, I'm just asking because I don't know. Do you think it would be weird for your right hand man to be leaving the heart emoji and the hand heart emoji under her pictures consistently?
I mean, he's showing love to the kids and shit. Like, I don't see if it's like I'd find it weird if it's just like a photo of her like
by herself,
or she like.
If it's her and the kids, you don't see that as a problem.
I don't see that like that at all. Honestly, showing love to the family.
Just asking because that was something that people brought up and they thought that. And somebody's like, "Hey, bro, like because of course the cover art is one, but there's another one on the old picture of him doing the same thing." Mm-hmm. So people have been questioning and asking like, "Hey, bro, that might be." My homeboy, shout out my nigga Corey, he was like, I wouldn't jump out the window, but I might side that, but it depends on their relationship though. Yeah, and Kendrick don't talk, she don't talk, we don't know the sense. They might have grew up, been friends, whatever the case. I don't know. And I just wanted to pose that question and be fair across the board.
They've been together since what, 03, 04, some shit like that?
I have no idea how long they've been together.
My boy been together for a long time.
Okay.
So it's like,
So let's get to the aftermath of this shit. So then, okay, so we see the tweets from Punch, TD. This is what I don't like, Mo, and I'm going to stand on it. They don't get to dictate when that shit is over, and I'm gonna stand on that.
All right. So
fans,
for
the most part,
the fans do. Sometimes the big heads do though. We saw that when Drake was in the beef last time.
Now, if this shit was a complete dud, just my honest opinion. If this was a complete dud, I'd be like, nah, Kendrick, you good. I do feel like this does warrant a response though. But I respect that. I respect that. But I don't want this narrative to be that, let's say hypothetically speaking, because I have heard that he has another one ready to go.
Who, Drake?
Yes. But we have to be fair. And when I say fair, I'm talking about in terms of the back-to-back. So when Kendrick Drake dropped his shit, he dropped back-to-back on his head. Is Drake not fair in dropping back-to-back as well at this point?
If he feel like he needs to, then he should. But I'm just going off what I know.
Because
we know that it's been confirmed that Kendrick got more too.
Facts.
So I
don't give a fuck how long these niggas want. I'm enjoying this bitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not exhausted at all.
I just want niggas to understand though. So when we say we want this nigga to drop again, we gotta be, we gotta accept what comes with that shit too. Cause
100%.
So we know that's all I'm saying. So,
I don't think. Do you think? I think both of them have performed very well. Especially in the time frame between Tuesday at 11 o'clock up until last night, as far as response.
A lot's transpired.
I have to give both these niggas the credit because that shit is not easy to do.
It's not easy
to go and
not on the fly
on this at this. Think about the songs we got since Tuesday.
Not this quick and at this level. It's really hard. That's not easy at all.
We got Euphoria Tuesday, 6:16 in LA Friday morning, 11 o'clock Family Matters, 12 a.m. Meet the Grams. What was it? 4 o'clock afternoon? 4 o'clock afternoon, not like us. When we get Heart Part 6.
On Sunday night.
10 o'clock.
Like 10 o'clock.
That's not easy to do. So we got 6 songs before a week was up. Tuesday is the next day. You get what I'm saying? Like, I got to give these niggas credit for really putting pen to paper. How do you view both of them as far as if it was to happen in the future, niggas wanting to try either artist?
Like a different artist trying to go at these niggas?
Either one.
I don't think niggas should do that. Because I don't who even I know you saying like just rappers in general, but who?
I don't think nobody wants to fuck with. After this, you can't say they're not battle tested.
Nah.
Either party, regardless of who you got winning.
It don't matter how you feel about them. Like they both have proven that they'll spank somebody else. It's just that in regards to these two niggas going at each other, somebody got to win and somebody got to lose.
All right.
So me speaking in general, I feel like nobody should try to go at Kendrick at all.
The Boogeyman tag is solidified.
The Boogeyman tag.
And I'm here to say it on the podcast because I am on record 2019 saying I don't understand this Boogeyman shit with Kendrick and Andre 3000. More so Kendrick. I don't understand it. I said it in 2019, December. Y'all could go look the episode up.
Definitely did.
And he has definitely made up for the 5 years. I won't bring the 5 years up again because what I will say, I'm so glad we got this. And Kendrick, I'm so glad you didn't get on first person shooter, my nigga. Because if you did, we don't get this. We don't get this. We don't get this.
If he don't get on first person shooter, and if he don't pick up Metro phone call, we don't get none of this.
We don't get none of this shit, my nigga. And I really want to salute both of y'all, man. Regardless of who y'all got winning, I want to salute both of these niggas, man. And y'all niggas really answered the call, bro. Y'all answered the call, but I don't like the fact that I'm not getting all punching all these niggas, especially DJ Head. I want to know who the fuck made him commissioner.
Any one of they DJs or some shit like that? He's in the camp.
An LA DJ. Oh, no, he's not in the camp. He's just a DJ from LA. And I get it. You got some West Coast by you riding. But my nigga, who are you to say
he might just have the intel, like, you know what I'm saying?
That don't look like no white flag to me though. That's just my honest opinion. When I hear Drake at the end of this I'll be waiting for you to return the favor. That sound like a nigga like, yeah, nigga, I'm waiting for you to come back. That didn't sound like a nigga that was giving up. And I was talking to Jordan because Jordan was the first one to hit me about it. He was like, this ain't no waving a white flag. And I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I feel everybody feels different about it, but I honestly feel like this is a nigga who is still ready to go. And from what I heard, he got another one ready to go. But we all know Kendrick got others. I don't give a fuck when this shit ends.
We could very well be in Thanksgiving still dealing with this.
All right, that's kind of crazy, bro.
I mean, shit, we don't know how much.
I'm talking about at this rate.
At this,
this can
at Thanksgiving at this rate, that's like 20 songs.
That's kind of crazy.
That's kind of crazy. That's a different level.
Well, we gotten since Tuesday. We haven't gotten this in rap ever. Mm-hmm. Now, how you judge them? This in my lifetime is right behind Hove and Nas.
Yeah,
what you got to say?
Immediately after that,
you got to say
at this magnitude, there's never been a rap battle. It is we got raps
now. All time where you got it at? This over Big and Pot?
Yeah. Only because we
didn't get a lot of songs.
We didn't get a lot of songs, and both of them not here with us no more, as they should be.
Mm-hmm.
So I always have a little disdain towards that.
So this top 3 all time then.
It's gotta be. It gotta be.
And what did I say at the beginning? You gotta appreciate this shit.
Yeah. And
I understand from at some point it was looking kind of murky because Kendrick was saying I didn't have a problem with it, and then but my nigga, this has been. May 3rd is going to go down in rap history.
It got to.
May 3rd alone. The weekend is stamped, but May 3rd specifically, look what we got May 3rd. We got 616 in LA, Family Matters, and Meet the Grams all in one day.
That's a crazy day.
That's a crazy fucking day. We not getting that again. And we really got to appreciate this shit.
Not at this magnitude, at least.
Because again, like me and Mo said, who's coming after this?
I say this shit a million times. There's no other type of reputable suitors that's coming after that. After this, when these niggas hang it up for good, or they just decide to not really be active like this no more. Mm-hmm. There's no what other class, because you got to think, even if we being honest, when we get to Kingdom Come era, we get to Life is Good era, like mm-hmm. that type of time. We already hearing about J. Cole. We already hearing about Drake. We already hearing about Dot. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Dot was already on Double XL. Mm-hmm. Coming up, like the come up section. We already hearing about these dudes. We already hearing about the whole blog era.
Facts.
So that's in turn, that's a whole nother type of era of rap, of quality music.
Facts.
We now That was 2008, 2007. Mm-hmm. We're now 15 years in. There's been no other suitor. No other type of eligible class of rappers to come yet to rap at this type of level to keep this shit going. I'm not saying rap is going to be dead after these niggas, but we really got to
appreciate this shit.
We got to appreciate this shit, and I really feel like...
you feel like this was like a reset, like when the world reset with COVID? The earth was able to breathe?
I can't say reset yet because, like I say, like...
Ain't nothing behind.
We really got to... we really gotta show love to the niggas who really rap for real, and that's when I feel like the reset will start.
Okay.
When we start really emphasizing the art again, because right now, since social media and all this shit going on, all of that shit take more precedence over the art. When we really start appreciating the artistry of this shit, that's when we'll start getting the quality niggas again to come through.
So you feel like these overall, this delivered 10 out of 10?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
I feel like no matter who you feel win or lose or whatever, blah, 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 this shit here is...
You're going to remember what you was doing.
You're going to remember this shit. You're going to remember this shit, like, for sure. Yeah. Like, I am satisfied as a nigga.
And I'm genuinely satisfied, bro.
Yeah, like...
I'm genuinely satisfied.
I am. I'm cool. Like, I'm really cool.
And even with niggas picking their winner, I just want you to be consistent on why you picked your winner. I did see a lot of niggas not really standing on their whole objective shit. I didn't really let the stands get me, to rebut, because there has been a lot of discourse on the TL. Niggas is having moral conversations on the TL about a rap beef. I'm not engaging in that. Like you said, me and Mo, we come from an era where we heard way worse. You get what I'm saying? So both these niggas telling each other they pieces of shit. So what are we doing for real?
Yeah.
At the end, and it's a battle. It's a battle. I mean, at this point now, as we if it is the end, salute to both camps. I can see why Kendrick would be the winner. Definitely can see it, especially on how he ended Saturday, so I'm not mad at nobody at that. I do feel like this last record did a lot for Drake, though. That's just my honest opinion. But, listen. We got great records from this shit, bro. We got elite fucking records. The shit gonna stand the test of time on both ends. And niggas probably got albums coming. I think Kendrick got an album coming, which I wouldn't be surprised. And again, I'm not gonna bring up the 5-year shit, man. He's made up that time sin within 5 days.
So if Kendrick got an album coming, right? I'm just speaking hypothetically, right? What if he has what if he just dissed this nigga on the album again?
And then Drake gonna come back. He's gonna come back.
I honestly feel like They Not Like Us is gonna be on the album. That's gonna be one of the songs he do a video for.
Got to.
If he do a video for that, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be another conversation.
He got to. And Drake funny too, because he was on there talking. He was like, "Yeah," and at the end, these niggas kind of know each nigga is nice. At the end of it, they may hate each other, but they can't say the other nigga ain't nice with the pen.
Listen,
because this nigga Drake said, "Yeah, I like that West Coast shit."
Definitely said, "Listen, I like you when you with the melodies and shit, my nigga."
I don't like when Drake act tough and all that other shit.
Video, this nigga riding around the controller, like he fuck with the melody vibes.
He's just so fucking on. He just feel like as him, he don't fuck with him as a rapper, and Drake feel like you can't fuck with me as a rapper. So we talking about two titans. That's why I feel like none of these rappers should try to start no beef with him at this point.
Like none of y'all niggas. This shows that there's tiers and there's levels for a reason. Y'all niggas trying to do this whole putting Big Sean in this. Big Sean don't hold it. I'm not even trying to shit on Big Sean. Big Sean is Big Sean where he at for a reason. Wale at where he at for a reason. These niggas, when we talk about levels and shit like that, it be for that for a reason. We not trying to hate on nobody, because rest assured, if Big Sean gave us some shit in his come up to put him with them, he'd be there. We not hating on this nigga.
Oh, let's talk about the rebuttals on Not Like Us and Meet the Grams in the time that not Meet the Grams in Heart Part 6 that in the time that it was done. Because my man told me he wrote that shit that morning. He wrote Not Like Us that morning. That's what he told me.
I can see that.
Then Drake, he come back. You hear all the rebuttals on that shit. So I don't think you niggas really want to fuck with them two niggas in terms of you trying to start. Both these niggas prove that they pen could get busy. That's what I got from this. And that's why the Boogeyman tag is legit for Kendrick Lamar. Facts. 100% facts. And I still respect Drake as where I place him at. He has not moved for me. That's just my personal view. I stand on that. I still think he get nice with it. I still think Kendrick, he has definitely proved me as far as when he's ready to get in rap, he gonna do that. Facts. So I'm not taking nothing from that nigga. Salute to him. And I always had him number 2 anyway. And I'm looking at J. Cole completely different, even though I still fuck with his album. His album is fire. I still spin his album. I had a tweet yesterday.
It's a good album, but he shot himself in the foot.
He shot himself in the foot. I don't want to hear none of y'all defend this man in the context of this. Okay? In the context of the beef only. I still fuck with your album, no Cole, but you will forever remain third.
And you got to take whatever shots and bars come your way.
Oh,
bro.
yeah,
like,
facts.
that's just what
but you're forever third. It was like that before, and it's definitely like that now.
Yeah, you solidified yourself as a.
Because I think had you gone head to head with either one of these niggas,
you
taking the L, bro. You probably could took an L.
Probably would have took a bad L.
You know what I'm saying?
I read some shit. There was like Schoolboy Q even told him to drop just to fall back from this shit. Cause
well, then he shouldn't have listened to Schoolboy Q. Who is you? Respectfully, Schoolboy Q.
Nah, but I'm just saying like, when I bring that up, I'm probably.
No, I know.
You probably know what was coming.
But that's playing into that narrative of he did right bowing out.
Oh yeah,
no.
Yeah. If Schoolboy,
because you was talking that shit.
He was talking that shit. Yeah, he was talking that shit.
So let's get to the shit that was, kind of the extra fat around the discourse because we can't. You said, you had some disdain for some of the coverage with some of the OGs.
Yeah, man.
Gilly said that he felt Drake won last night. He also had some comments prior. Cam and Mace felt like Kendrick won.
Yeah, they tried to clean it up, but them.
You think that was them cleaning it up? Because I honestly felt like that's how they felt, bro. Let me ask you this. And
I don't want to cut you off, but my thing is this, bro, and it's kind of glaring. It was kind of glaring, honestly. Like, most of the niggas who had some disdain towards Kendrick, niggas who've already been affiliated with OVO and East Coast niggas. Mm-hmm. So when I'm looking at that, like, I'm just noticing a trend. You got Gilly, you got Cam Mace, you got Math Hoffa was speaking. He was talking down. You got all these failed members from Dipset talking down. You got who else, man? Man, it was some other niggas from the East, like, just like trying to slander Kendrick, like he not talking about. Zip with the drip was talking crazy.
Zip said something?
Zip said something. Tax Tone was talking crazy about this man. I'm like, bro, like, y'all not even being objective, bro. Like, y'all speaking points aren't even being objective. For Cameron to tell me to get on that podcast and say somebody went too far, I can't respect that.
Kind of crazy.
I can't.
Especially you, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. I can't respect that. For Gilly to call this nigga corn on the cob and all this other shit.
Meet the Grams wasn't corn on the cob at all.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you hating, bro. You hating. That's hate. That's hate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then just hilarious.
You cannot like it, but when you add extras like that,
it's
just. Oh yeah, I did see that. I did see that.
I didn't even know he had a song called Chicken Man. That's worse than the Popeyes commercial. So, like, when I saw that, I'm just like, bro, like, I see a trend here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't respect those takes because it's like feeding to the narrative of the East Coast, West Coast shit. Like, y'all feeling a way about this nigga or something. And then to make y'all look kind of compromised because it's like, I mean, we know we on the pod. We in the podcast landscape. We all know getting Drake on y'all shit is like one of the main things to do. Everybody wanted that since Rap Radar. So it's like, that's the main thing that niggas going for right now. And to see y'all niggas auditioning for that like that, you know, for lack of better words, that shit was kind of disappointing because I expect niggas like Gilly, Cam, like niggas to be objective. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just looked like they was trying to pick a side more than anything.
Okay.
Anything to me.
I do feel like, though, there can be both on both sides, dick riding on both sides. But what I will say why it probably is not as highlighted as much on Kendrick, because it goes back to the inactivity. This is the most we've seen him active. So your fan base is only as active as you are. We all know Drake has been more active than Kendrick overall. So we've been able to see a lot more of the dick riding at a higher rate. But I do feel like within this battle, I've seen it on both sides, honestly. But what I want to ask is it possible for somebody in media to be biased towards Kendrick Lamar the way they are towards Drake?
It's possible. I ain't seen it though. So if you seen it, like, let me know. Like,
I've seen it more so on the level of Twitter level.
Yeah, but see, that's Twitter level. We talking about niggas who have like more of a voice though, and more of a legacy in the rap period.
You really feel like Drake was paying these guys to give they take? Because I feel like Cam and Mace take was for them to come back. I don't feel like that was them cleaning it up.
I feel like
because that was before Like Us drop. I feel like when they seen Like Us drop, I felt like I think they warranted to change their mind.
I mean, that's cool. That's cool. I feel like paying people for different opinions, I don't feel like Drake above that. He's got the bots going crazy. I feel like if you doing that, then you're not above that. You're not above paying for promo, for positive promo at all. Like, that's just what I see.
Yeah, because I'm just painting a fair scale. I want to know, is it possible for any of that stuff that negative on Drake's side couldn't apply to Kendrick's side.
No, it could go both ways.
Again, I don't believe Kendrick would pay none of that.
I just ain't seen it on Kendrick's side. Like that's what when I was speaking to these niggas who come from that era. You know what I'm saying? Like
let me ask you this though, so we can really get a definition. Not a definition, because we seen fans crash out before these two niggas.
Yeah.
We had a whole episode on the time.
I want to say the last 2 weeks been crazy.
We done seen niggas really about to fight off of Kendrick and Drake.
Pulling up the niggas' granny houses.
Pulling up niggas' wives. I done fuck your wife and all this type of shit.
You
trying to get your wife cheating on you off the heels of Drake and Kendrick. And that's what make the shit. It's not worthy, my nigga. It's not worthy for y'all to get y'all energy all riled up over that. Over this. It's entertainment.
That shit with
don't know y'all niggas.
That shit with Dawg was basically like exposing Dawg marriage was crazy.
That was crazy.
We saw that go down.
It all started because Dawg was rocking with Drake and you was rocking with Kendrick, which is
no, that nigga was talking kind of slick to Dawg though. So he was like, nigga, what? Like, but then come to show like, nigga, y'all.
That first commentary is other ways to lead this earth. That's what set it off.
That's crazy.
But that was off the heels of having a difference of opinion.
Yeah, that's crazy. I ain't getting like that over no music debate, bro. You trying to do too much.
We seen that on the timeline this week.
Yeah, like,
and that's the thing. Like, it shouldn't get like that. But I also want to remain fair and objective. I feel like you can. Dick riding to me is absolutely not being open to the other side, whether you be on Drake or Kendrick's side.
Yeah, it's a lot of that. It was a lot of that. It's a lot of that.
Not even being open at all.
I don't.
That's dick riding. I don't think a difference of an opinion, whether you feel that strongly about it. Here's my thing: if a guy can give an explanation, whether you agree with the explanation or not, I can't call that dick riding.
Right.
If you completely shitting on it with no explanation, that's dick riding.
I don't really even fuck with Drake like that, but I've given Drake his points. Like if
you have.
He's been getting shit off. Like he cooked niggas on Family Matters. He was cooking niggas. He cooked niggas. He got some bars off on the Hard Part 6. Even using Hard Part 6 now, because even if Kendrick do come out with a Hard Part 6, that's gonna be attached to that shit. So it's like, that shit kind of crazy. Like, I thought that was a genius move too. So it's like, I'll give niggas their props where they get their props.
I've learned a lot about discourse too throughout this battle. I've learned not to let certain niggas in my mentions. It's easier not to reply now. Because I've seen niggas in my mentions and they just looking for a reaction.
Yeah.
And it's group chats too.
Yeah.
Same thing. It's like, okay, I know how you view this, so your mind is already made up. Because anything I say, I'm objective when I agree with you. Mm-hmm. That's what I've learned throughout this whole shit. Some niggas' objectivity means I'm being objective if I agree with you.
Mm-hmm. It's not fair across the board.
It's not fair across the board.
So I say all this to say this, man. JT, my brother.
JT got to come back.
We waiting on you, man. I'm waiting on you, brother. And it's all love.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, it's all love.
I'm waiting with open arms, brother.
JT definitely got to come up here, man. We got to have this conversation, man. We got to have that one. That's going to be the one. I'm going to play mediator on that one. But no, playfully, though. That's family, though. That's family.
That's family.
But, yeah, man. Like, again, shout out to Drake and Kendrick, man. I thoroughly enjoyed this shit.
And we don't even know if this shit over yet.
And we don't even know if this shit over.
This could very well be a timestamp itself. So
podcast has been through hell this week.
Listen, when I seen Joe tweeted pod cancel tomorrow, I cried laughing so hard.
He put it on his Patreon. He said, "Fucking, I'm gonna get some bread off this shit." So he put it on his Patreon.
When he tweeted that though,
but it's not on YouTube or audio.
Mike,
at all.
When I saw that, when I saw him tweet that, I was
fed up. He was fed up.
I know he mad.
Yeah, it's like, bro, what the?
Yeah, no, he
God
mad.
Damn it.
I know he mad.
His pod Wednesday gonna be lethal though.
For real?
Cause think about it.
Oh yeah, everything
he records on Friday and Tuesdays.
Yeah, the dust kind of settled.
So he gets to cover Meet the Grams. Yeah. He gets to cover Family Matters.
We don't know if the dust settled yet though.
But he gets to think about all the shit Joe missed. He missed Meet the Grams. He missed Family Matters. All Joe got to cover was Euphoria and 616 in LA. I know he was shitting.
Yeah.
I know he was shit, but I think podcasters went through hell this week with this battle.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad that we had,
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah,
again, man, shout out to our brother Drew, man, and this,
Yeah, and thanks for the patience, man. Like, because even before that, we had some shit going on too. But we got to a point now where we could get some if some shit get moving, we be able to come up in here, boom, boom, do our thing and shit like that. So we good on that front.
That's a fact, man. That's
a shout out to this battle, man. This battle gonna go down in history.
Battle's going down in rap and music history.
Music history.
2 of the biggest niggas in rap decided to get in the ring.
Yeah.
Finally, because this shit been brewing.
Yeah.
So,
And I'm glad we was able to have some healthy discourse with this shit. It ain't to the goofy shit. I'm not with the, the extra shit.
Nah, niggas were really getting personal about this shit.
They projecting.
Nah, they were.
There's been a lot of projecting.
There's
been a lot of projecting, Mo.
About this shit, bro.
Bro, okay, I see it now. Like,
I saw a black man say this. A black man said Kendrick make music for the niggas that be hating on the house slaves. And I was like, what
the fuck that even mean?
What did that even mean, bro? I unfriended that nigga so quick on Facebook.
Yeah, you gotta get that nigga out of there.
Like, nigga, like you a weirdo, nigga, man. What are you even talking about, bro?
You exposing yourself for sure.
Yeah, over Drake.
I know. We know what you are.
Yeah, we know. Hey, man. So we didn't recap
a lot of shit happened.
We didn't recap the first round of the playoffs though, man.
Woo!
That's over with now.
Yeah.
We in the second round now. That's going on right now, matter of fact.
Yeah.
So how you feel about the first round, man?
First round was pretty good. I seen niggas trying to push a narrative about first round going to 5 games. Nah. Keep it at 7. Mm-mm. Shout out to the Cavs and Magic.
It used to do that though, right? It used to be 5.
It was in the 90s.
90s, yeah. We done.
We been off
y'all,
that.
No, listen. Y'all niggas was done with the 90s a month ago, right? Y'all was talking that basketball shit. Y'all was done with the 90s.
You want the 5 games?
Y'all want the 5 games back. No, stay done with the 90s, my nigga. Like, we doing 7 games now, brother, the whole way through.
I think the best series of the first round was definitely Sixers and Knicks.
Yeah, that was very
a lot of theatrics, starting with game 2.
Yeah.
That was fucking insane, that the way that game ended.
That was a crazy game.
So, yeah, man, let's go through this first round, man.
Hey, man, shouts out to Joel Embiid, man. I be slandering, bro, but dog is a warrior competitor, bro. Like, nigga
It was looking shaky after that one game, but he bounced back. Yeah, he's a warrior. Yeah,
he need to, when I be coming down on Joel, man, it'd be like, you gotta take care of your body, man. Like, I understand you want to play, but had he had just
think long term, bro.
Think long term, bro. Like, had he had just sat out until the playoffs started. Cause he was out for 2 months and he just came back like
he was playing little regular season games here.
I wouldn't have played.
I don't think he would have came back at all. I don't think he should have came back at all.
I agree, but I'm saying even if he would have just sat until the playoffs started, he might have had a little bit more in him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, man. They was going over his playoff record. Yeah, he is a playoff loser. Like, you know what I'm saying? But bruh be hooping, bruh. Like,
yeah, so
I don't think his playoffs. And I be doing this with Harder too. I don't think the playoffs, like, the grand scheme of his career, that's not gonna be like, he's an overall failure. Like, I ain't gonna do that now. Like, these niggas still like the greatest of all time. Like,
bro, you're warranted in your Harder slander. The only thing that get with me sometimes with the whole Harder shit was just I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. To the foundation of the Harden difference. You know where I think that shit started with us?
What?
When I put him over Wade. I promise you, I feel like that's when your slander turned up on Harden. I could be wrong, bro, but I think the moment I started saying he was better than Wade, you turned that up.
It might have been.
You turned up that hate.
Because
2015, 16, 17, I think the 17 when he went down against the Spurs, that was warranted. But I think you hiding. I think your slander for Harden hiding when I started saying that shit.
It might have been a contributing factor. I gotta think back then. But I'm just thinking, like, overall, like the overall grand scheme of bruh though, like, bruh just gotta do. I mean,
you fair in your shit though.
He kind of at the end of the road now.
It's at the end of the road, yeah. You 33 now.
Yeah, I would say he got to do some fine tuning, but that's kind of he is who he is. He is who he is. Yeah.
But just started with the first round. We had Celtics Heat. Y'all watched them. I don't want to deep dive. I don't want to see no more Heat and Celtics.
Niggas was talking that crazy shit after that game too, though.
Mo, I don't want to see no more Celtics Heat series.
I don't want to see it neither.
No disrespect, Drew, but I'm over that rivalry.
I didn't want to play them niggas this year, but I mean,
Pacers Bucks.
Let's talk about them.
Injury bug, man.
Yeah,
but I got to get the Pacers credit.
Yeah, they still got to win these games though.
And shout out to Chris Middleton. He had a heroic one game when it was just Chris Middleton and friends. He went out there and did the damn thing.
He did his thing.
But do you think that they come back next year and could get some shit popping?
Who, the Bucks?
Yeah.
Granted, they healthy. Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, this is my thing. D-Wade healthy, Giannis healthy, Chris Middleton playing how he played this series, they win that
You
series.
said D-Wade, Dame.
I mean,
Dame.
Dame, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Dame healthy, they gonna win that. They win that series, bro. Like, it's just, they both had injuries where they had to sit out at least a round.
Yeah.
We dealing with that with Kristaps. You know what I'm saying? We still
Okay.
gonna do what we gotta do, but
Yeah.
if we get to the finals, Kristaps might be there. He'll be healthy by then, but
Got you.
you don't predict injuries, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just unfortunate. That was just unfortunate for them. I do feel like them as a team, they look different since Doc took over though. They was meshing completely different under Adrian Griffin, and I'll stand on that.
Agreed.
Mhm.
Agreed. So then the other first round matchup, Cavaliers Magic. That was a good 7-game
That was
series.
a very good series.
Shout out to Paulo Banchero.
Donovan
Magic.
Mitchell woke up the last 2 games.
He did, because I was on his ass.
Yeah.
But he woke up. So now we got Celtics and Cavs second round. Honestly, Mo, y'all should sweep them niggas.
We should sweep them, but they might get one.
They might get one. And we got Pacers and Knicks. They won game 1.
Who the Knicks did? Okay.
Brunson 43.
Boy, Brunson.
Best guard in the East. Best point guard in the East.
In the East, so you got
Dame, Trey,
Maxey, Trey,
Halliburton. He might be, huh?
I can't put him over Dame yet, man.
I can't put him with Dame yet, but
He
currently,
balling. He balling.
Currently, he balling. He might get second team on NBA or third.
He got to get second team, bro.
Yeah.
He's not a third.
I think first gonna get that's Luka and
that's Luka and them boys, bro. But
he could get second.
He's
team.
second team.
Yeah, definitely.
He's second team, but overall, that nigga cutting niggas.
He's been cutting 43 points a night,
and he's minimum. He's dropping at least 28 to 30 a night.
I said the other day, I feel like I'm kind of glad Julius Randle is not playing because I feel like he would be fucking up what they got going
slows
on.
up. He slows
not saying
them
he
up.
can't get buckets for them, but
nah, he slows them up though.
And then he be on the perimeter too much.
That's another nigga that want to dribble the ball. They don't need
and
that.
be on the perimeter.
Nah, they don't need.
Get on the block.
When I look at Julius Randle on that team, he supposed to be down there in the paint banging. He not supposed to be shooting threes and trying to ISO niggas. No, that's not your role on this team. You got Jalen doing that already, and he needs the ball to do that. You need to be down there trying to post up, do some other shit. Like they gonna be at a cross. Did they pay him already? They paid Julius already, so they kind of stuck with him right now.
He's still under contract, I think. Yeah,
I don't know.
He got a contract at that All NBA season 2021.
You're right. So they kind of stuck with him right now. They're gonna have to make a decision though because they need that floor open for Jalen, bro.
So you think Knicks win that series versus the Pacers?
Yeah, I got them winning them 5-6.
All right. So now we got let's go to the West Coast. We got Thunder versus Pelicans. Sweet. I ain't got much burn for that. Brandon Ingram, pack it the fuck up.
You see they talk about trading him, right?
Yeah, because they're not offering him no extension. He don't deserve it. Clippers Mavericks. James Harden. It is what it is with you, my nigga. You shit the bed again. You continue to point to your Game 6 narrative. And I just read a wild stat. He has the most playoff games shooting under 20%.
That's crazy. For him to be so prolific scoring wise, I expect way better.
The lights, man. Them lights. And you know what's so crazy? James has games early. It's that 5 through 7 game stretch. It's game 5 through 7 where the
stage get too big.
Yeah, man.
But my thing is this, man. What do they do going into this new
break
stadium?
It up.
Like, do y'all? I mean, what does a breakup look like though? Do y'all get rid of Russ? Do y'all get rid of Harden?
Russ a free agent.
So I mean,
I'm hearing he want to go somewhere else.
Oh, for real?
Harden, it is what it is with him. But they need to figure out that core with PG and Kawhi.
I mean, from looking at it, PG he be playing.
Yeah.
It's like PG be by himself.
They have not made a playoff series together except when they blew the fucking 3-1 in 2020. That was their first year together.
Oh yeah, because when they went to the Western Conference Finals against the Suns, he was
going.
PG. It was only PG.
He was going.
Because man, listen, man.
He messed up his leg versus the Jazz second round.
But he did. We was confused by that because it's like, when did that happen?
And then guess what happened versus the Suns right after game 2? After what he was doing, balling.
Nah,
Kawhi was looking like the best player in that Sun series.
I was saying it back then because Kawhi had that fucking fadeaway going, that mid range going.
Defense.
Listen, man, I don't know.
Trade him.
Damn.
But
who wants a Kawhi?
It don't matter. Get what you can for him. Blow it up. Go into the new stadium, new regime. You might not have a big name.
So around Paul George.
If he want to come back, but I feel like they not offering him what he wants.
Oh yeah, Paul George about to be a free agent too.
Yes.
It's not looking good.
I think he going to Philly.
Damn.
Then I see Philly GM. Oh, what do you think you need? Prolific wing scorer in the playoffs.
Damn.
All right.
Maury would pay him all of the money he was going to give
They're
Harden.
getting Paul George or Jimmy Butler though.
What if they get both?
That'd be crazy. But I feel like Jimmy would want to play with Embiid. You know, Embiid love Jimmy.
Yeah, they fuck with each other.
So
it wasn't. It was Jimmy left. It wasn't because of the Embiid.
No, they chose Tobias Harris over him.
Yeah.
Ski mask, number one ski mask.
And you know what's crazy? Even if Tobias leaves Philly, he still can get 4 years, $80 million somewhere else.
Right. He getting 20 M's a season. Yeah, ski mask.
That's the shit. But you know what's crazy? You said this though. That type of money, that's standard now.
Yeah.
So like when we look at it,
that ain't max money no more.
That's not max money no more. This is not 2005, 2006. So like when we look at Tobias Harris going somewhere else, he can very well go to. I'm just throwing teams out. He could go to the Heat and get 4 years, $80 million, and it won't matter.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, he done made $200 million. He done made like $250 over his career, and
tapping 300. Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
And that's my thing. I ain't counting niggas' pockets, but when we talk about
Tobias Harris is
when we talk about
bro.
when we talk about money, what you paying it, how much
it got to match the production.
It got to match the production, bro. when I look at his,
my God, it's not like he don't got the skills. He don't assert himself.
He don't, and at this point, he's just never going to.
Nah, he is who he is. So we had Timberwolves and Suns. Fucking sweep. Shut me the fuck up, because I had the Suns in 6. They didn't get a fucking game.
Oh, me and Marcus called that Mavs and Clips in 6 too.
Y'all did call that. Salute to y'all. Y'all did call that. How you think they're gonna fold versus the Thunder?
They're gonna have to run.
They're gonna have some classic games.
There's gonna be some classic games, but that's gonna test
SGA.
It's gonna Gafford and Lively. They're gonna be tested.
Lively,
boy.
yeah.
Lively, they're gonna be tested, boy, because they can stretch it out. Them boys, Thunder look crazy. I've been saying this for years. I've been saying this for a while. The Thunder and the Wolves, they're gonna be having the West in hell for the next 5 to 6 years, because I give Cat his props too. I've been slandering Cat, but when I look at him now, this year in this playoffs, just going into the playoffs, him and Ant figuring that shit out. Like, them niggas know each other game right now. And Ant instills some confidence, some different confidence in that nigga too. So Ant is just he's a natural leader though. So
got you. And then the last one, Nuggets and Lakers. Gentleman sweep.
A competitive sweep, as niggas was calling it. Y'all niggas gotta quit this moral victory shit, man. And y'all, it's not just with the Lakers. Y'all did this shit when we beat the Heat in 4 and 5 too. Niggas talking about, oh yeah, Heat coach will at least get you one. Man, I ain't trying to hear that, man.
I'm over that Lakers shit, bro. I'm so over it. The past 3 years have been the same shit with the same fucking results. They're not no contenders. They're not.
Hey, but they always get squeezed in the contender shit, though.
All right, let's get to the second round. So you got the Thunder and Mavericks. Who you got coming out that?
I don't know. Whoever
wins. It's a
wins.
tough one to call for real, because Kyrie,
he up.
He up right now.
I think whoever wins that game wins in 6 or 7. I don't know who wins that series.
Yeah, because the Mavericks are definitely capable of winning this series.
Yeah.
Timberwolves and Nuggets. This is around the Ant doing the same 43 points first game. I had the Nuggets winning this in 5. They currently up 28-20 at the end of the first.
Oh, they playing tonight now?
Yeah.
Damn, that shit coming quick. They just played Saturday though, right?
Yeah, and Rudy not playing personal. I think he got a baby on the way.
Yeah, Rudy not playing.
And salute to Rudy Gobert, because y'all love to use that nigga as a punchline. And I told y'all,
it's easy to hate on Rudy, bro.
It is easy to hate on that.
Rudy
man.
be doing his thing, man. He don't bother nobody.
Remember when the trade first went down, nigga shitted on that trade? Oh, you got 2 big men. I'm like, bro,
I shitted on it because I shitted on it more so Cat. I'm
not gonna get on you because when you see some shit, you
I give it up. I give
it up.
I'm
talking about the rest of these niggas.
Yeah.
Because especially when I know I be wrong. I get out and I say when I'm wrong. Shout out to OG Anunoby, nigga. I was saying you was ass. You made some crucial plays. Game 6, my nigga. You showed up. And you had some crucial plays game 5 too, even though y'all lost. But all right, you proved me wrong for the time being. So salute to OG Anunoby. But yeah, Rudy, man, he do what he do. Like people talking about he's unplayable. How is he unplayable late in the game?
He does his job.
He does his job, bro. So do you think that Timberwolves can break the finals?
It's possible. It's very possible because with with Ant dropping that 43 and how they won that game like they was never like
Their confidence is so high.
their
Right
confidence very high, and they're not scared. They're not scared of nobody. That's why I say Ant is a supreme leader, bro. Like the OGs on the team fuck with him. Mike Conley fuck with this man. Like, like the OGs fuck with Ant. Like, niggas fuck with Ant.
Yeah, and they want to see him win. I think
win.
this would be a great story for them. But from a basketball standpoint, I had the Nuggets winning this more so off experience and the better roster. But it's looking like
matchup wise,
it's looking like the and match with their confidence, they're exploiting certain matchups, especially with Xavier McDaniel and Nikhil Alexander.
Yeah. Yeah. We know the Nuggets like to run, but these niggas can run too. We know the Nuggets like to, put pressure on your front court. The Nuggets, the Wolves can do that too. So it's like it's not much that they can do that they can't do as well, and they got the youth that can run with them.
If they go back to Minnesota up 2-0, then what?
It's going the Nuggets in trouble. This game is kind of critical. They gotta split at least. They gotta split home court with them at least.
Yeah, because if Denver go back to Minnesota down 2-0, that's fucking tough.
That's tough because that crowd not gonna let them lose 2 in a row.
They might get 1, but 2 after being down 0-2. But it's been done before.
It's been done now, but
they're the defending champs.
Those are hard games.
Those are hard games.
Those are
you gotta regain. You gotta get a game at home.
You gotta. That's what I'm saying. So when we get out here, I'm definitely gonna be locked into that game.
Yeah. So what else? We had some. Alex Caruso got the Hustle Award. Y'all niggas just making shit up. I'm not a fan of these new age awards. I know they got the Clutch Player Award. Steph won that. I don't know how he got that when DeMar DeRozan had the most, quote unquote clutch points. But okay, that's conversation. And y'all lost most of those games in clutch time as well. So that was odd to me. So we're gonna figure out MVP. I think this week or next week.
I know Victor got rookie though.
Victor.
He got rookie of the year.
Sixth man I think was Nas Reed.
Nas, that's well deserved.
Well deserved by him. And then we'll get through all these all NBA teams, all defensive teams. We'll get all that. We'll get all that soon. So you got the Mavericks and Thunder winning in how much?
Whoever win that game, they win in 6.
So you can't really call that one.
I can't call that one. I'm just being
Denver and Minnesota.
I'm gonna be a fan and say.
Okay, you gonna roll the Timberwolves?
I'm gonna go Timberwolves and
what if they make what if we get Thunder versus Timberwolves? That would mean SGA or Ant going to a final.
Hey man,
if Ant get to a final, can you imagine how? Oh my God.
Hey man,
the conversation is gonna get crazy. I see the Jordan and Kobe shit, but all I'm gonna say is take the other side of that too.
He'll. I feel like
I did the same shit with Luka.
Yeah, I feel like Ant.
Ant gives me a guy who's not gonna lay down.
That's what I'm saying. He's equipped to take the whatever comes with that. He's equipped.
And he's been balling, boy. That nigga been balling.
He talk his shit. He know how to. He can stand. He stand his own when he lose.
And shout out to Cat too, man.
Yeah, I give props to Cat. Cat this year right here, Cat grew on me.
So Pacers and Knicks, you got Knicks in
5.
Knicks at 5, and you got y'all in.
We sweeping y'all
shit. So Knicks, Celtics, ECF. That'll be interesting to see, my brother.
That'll be interesting. Hey, Jalen Brunson, I want to see you do that on Derek White. I want to see you do that for 4 games on Derek White, that 40-point shit. I want to see it because y'all cut our ass in this regular season, and Chris was talking a lot of shit to me. Coop, I see you, bro.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. So that's what I'm waiting on. I be taking mental notes throughout the season because they did cut our ass at home. We was home.
Yeah.
The nigga Jalen had like 40 on us. He did.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just want to see that shit happen in the playoffs.
Yeah, talk that shit.
Biggest stage.
Yeah.
That's all I'm waiting on. That's all I'm waiting on, because we different playoff time. So.
I feel you on that, my nigga. I definitely feel you on that shit, man. So yeah, man, that's pretty. Oh yeah, so how you feel about Ryan Garcia with that whole shit?
The whole thing, man. That's kind of crazy, bro. I don't know, man. We still waiting on test results. He got to take some more tests and shit, but I don't know, man. That's kind of crazy, bro. Cause I was watching $1 Million Worth of Game with Tank and Frank Martin. They was talking about that shit, and Cause Frank be hanging with Ryan around that time. He was like, "Yeah, you probably on that shit too." He was like, "Bro, don't play with me, bro." But he was like, "Why you partying with him and you know you gotta face me? You not equipped to be partying and you know you gotta fight me. That's why I'm gonna bust your ass." Like he was talking shit to that nigga. Like he was talking to him.
Facts.
But you know, I'm expecting a good fight with that too. I watched the Canelo fight on Saturday too.
He handled business with that.
He did, but I'm gonna be real. That's a big boy. I forgot how to say his last name, but that boy got some talent on him too. Canelo did knock him down. I think that was like in the 9th round. He caught him with a clean uppercut. But that boy, up until then, it was kind of looking crazy because dog big and strong. He was kind of like looking down on Canelo. I didn't know he was that big, but Canelo, the knockdown did a lot for him, and he was just landing more punches. So
Got you.
that was a good fight.
Reggie Bush got his Heisman back.
Reggie got his Heisman back, long overdue, because y'all know this whole shit been rigged anyway.
Facts.
So
Deion and Shador, tighten up, bro. Y'all on some
clown shit right now.
On some clown shit.
That's what I meant to talk about. Yeah, we gotta talk about that. Like, for y'all to be doing that, it make y'all look different, because it's like we all know Shador only in this position because of his dad. And I'm not hating on that at all. You know what I'm saying? I support it. But for you to be trying to talk down on people calling them mid and shit like that, you gotta remember now, it's other players that's either coming into y'all program or even on your team right now looking at you kind of crazy right now because you're supposed to be the leader at the end of the day. Your dad is your dad. He can handle himself. But you different. And now niggas already putting this tag on you that you supposed to be the quarterback of the year. You know what I'm saying? So, like, whether you like it or not, my nigga, like, y'all won 4 games last year. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
That's a fact. We gonna talk facts. Y'all won 4 games last year. Y'all weren't in bowl contention at all. Like, you might be calling this dude mid, but y'all was mid to begin with. So it's like, you know, I don't know, man. Y'all just like Mike said, man. I niggas need to tighten up, man.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with that at all. That's very weak. And Deion, your son is not no lock to be no top 5 pick
at all.
I barely got him as a first round grade. I got him like late first, second. So he got a lot of shit. Not saying he's not capable, but y'all niggas popping a lot of shit.
You need to polish a lot.
Tighten up, man. I want to give a shout out to Sisqo because he got dragged in this Drake and Kendrick shit, and I wasn't feeling that. I ain't going for no Drake. I mean, no Sisqo slander.
When they drag Sisqo,
they try to say Drake is just Sisqo with a da-da. Oh, no. Then he posted the Nene Leaks. Oh, why am I in it? Oh, we not doing no Sisqo slander. That nigga is a legend in another genre.
And another era, too.
I am a true Sisqo fan. I'm never going for no Sisqo slander. We not doing that. That nigga stands alone in another genre.
That's crazy.
And it's crazy because right after that, I seen their epic Apollo, not at the Apollo performance, bruh. For them niggas that dance like that, with the mics on, we ain't talking this shit that they got going, with the mics on, and doing them dance moves and holding them notes.
No background music.
Come on, bruh. No background vocals. That we talking about legends. And a lot of Sisqo was 17 when they debuted Tell Me. Like, that speaks to the talent level, too. Like, a lot of...
I didn't know they was that young until a few years ago. I thought they was like in their 20s or something like that.
No, bro, they was young. That goes back... You know, Monica was 15 singing that shit like that.
All of them was young. Maya was young.
Brandy,
all of them was young.
Bruh, but yeah, Sisqo was 17, bruh. Like, I honestly feel... I asked y'all this earlier. I honestly feel like he really is the best male vocalist of the 90s, bruh. I think his voice is so unique. In terms of singing, bro, like when you hear Sisqo, you know that's him.
I trying to think who was active singing back then.
I mean, you got Casey.
Yeah, I was about to say Casey.
You got Genuine. You got I put Wanye up there.
Brian McKnight was going
crazy. Hey, yo, that nigga there is a sick nigga, man.
I don't even want to talk. I'm mad I even brought his name up.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna take away his singing.
Yeah, singing. Yeah, I mean,
somebody told me Redacted sing better than Sisqo. You agree with that?
When we talk about holding notes, yeah. No, Sisqo sing better than him, yeah. When we talk about like songwriting and shit, of course. But I would say Sisqo sing better than Redacted.
Okay. Because I'm like, bro, what? Not the shit on Redacted. I'm not saying it's a wash. Nah. But I do think Sisqo...
Hold on now. I'm just thinking like the notes, man.
Sisqo or Usher better singer?
Damn, that's tough too.
Because I feel like Sisqo the one who gonna get in the church and like be singing. Not saying Usher can't get in the church and sing.
Usher come from that too. Now.
He come from that too. That's what I'm saying. I'm not shitting on him, but
I don't know. That's tough, bro. That's tough. I ain't gonna front. That's tough.
I don't think Genuine gets credit for his vocals. He has a unique voice.
He don't. He underrated.
He has a unique singing voice. He does.
Where do you put like I'm trying to think of people from that era. Like, where do you put like a Tank or like a Tyrese?
Tyrese higher than Tank.
So you got Tank. You got Tyrese higher than him.
Pure singing, yes.
You got Tyrese higher than Genuine.
No.
Why?
I feel like Genuine voice is a little bit more unique and he got more range.
I know Tyrese got range. Bro.
Tyrese does have range. He does. But I feel like
range.
Genuine got more range. Who sung the best on Best Man?
Tyrese.
No way.
I'm gonna
Genuine killed that bridge. I'm sorry.
So that Best Man was what? Tyrese, Genuine,
RL, in case.
I'm gonna watch that video when I get in the house. Matter of fact, I'll text you the. I'll text you the few.
Right.
But
I don't got Tank high on my list though. Tevin Campbell, gotta put Tevin Campbell up there.
Tank can sing though, bro.
He sing better than Tevin Campbell? No.
Nah, hell no.
Sisqo or Tevin Campbell?
No, Tevin got that.
He might edge him out.
He might edge Sisqo out.
But I feel like Sisqo can sing Can We Talk?
Oh, hell yeah.
And I'm ready. I feel like Sisqo can sing Can We Talk and I'm ready.
I don't think Tevin Campbell sounds right singing
Tell Me?
Yeah, I don't think he sounds right.
Tevin Campbell can sing Incomplete, no?
Hell yeah. Okay. Tevin Campbell slays Incomplete.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's a good matchup right there. Tevin Campbell, Sisqo.
Joe?
That's another.
Is he in this conversation?
Nah, Joe should be.
I don't think Joe sing better than Sisqo though.
No, hell no.
Joe sing better than Tank.
I don't know.
No?
I don't know. Joe can sing though. That's what I'm saying. We probably have to like do like a breakdown.
Yeah.
I think Tank is one of the more underrated like vocalists, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of somebody else from the 90s.
Wanye is definitely up there. I know he's in a group, but he up there.
No, Wanye up there.
Casey, gotta put Casey up there. Who we missing?
We missing.
Yeah, we definitely missing. Apologies, but we definitely
niggas,
missing some people.
Sure.
It's 90s was the golden era. We definitely missing some niggas, but Darnell, he's underrated.
Darnell's underrated.
D'Angelo.
Music. Mm-hmm. Music like early 2000s.
Yeah, he early 2000s. Yeah, he early 2000s. But D'Angelo
definitely 90s.
He's in there.
We might have to
Brown Sugar or Where I Want to Be. Better album. I hear niggas say that's like one of the greatest R&B albums of all time from a male. Where I Want to Be.
That's a fact. It is. But so is Brown Sugar though. That's tough. I ain't gonna lie. I might have listened to Where I Want to Be more though.
Really? I would expect you to say Brown Sugar, bro. I feel like I listen to Brown Sugar more, but
Where I Want to Be is that.
They got some bangers on
that.
That
shit got some bangers.
Shorty Got Eyes on Me.
That's some heat, boy.
Woo!
That got some heat on there.
He got some heat on that motherfucker. Yeah,
some heat, boy. I ain't even gonna cap to you, but I ain't gonna lie. That's a great matchup too.
It is.
Oh, I know though.
Gerald Levert,
he gotta be top 10 for me. Top 10, might be top 5.
He sing better than Sisqo.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. It's a hell yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just.
Oh shit.
I ain't no little nigga singing like that.
No, I don't know. Sisqo can sing. This how I do it. Can Sisqo sing? What song can I throw out there for Gerald? What do you think was his best vocal performance record for Gerald?
He got a lot of them though.
He do. R.I.P. to Gerald.
Man. Yeah, R.I.P. to the teddy bear, man.
I think Sisqo could just do so much, man, because that nigga voice is unique. And yes.
Let me pull up Gerald.
Like when I first heard him, like he stands out. Like you got certain artists, they voice stand out when they sing. You get what I'm saying? Like like Kelly Price, she stands out. Her voice is unique. Like her voice just does something when you hear that shit. Certain artists for me, like Genuine, Sisqo, KC, them the niggas that I would say like they voice stand out for me uniquely. Like when you hear them, like you gonna hear them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna get these what sort of you gonna get these levels, shit like that. So, hey. Salute to the great vocals, man. I just felt like that was something that, cause they damn sure.
I'm looking at Gerald like his greatest hits, and it's just a lot you can pick from, bro. I'm sorry, bro.
I feel you, but Sisqo definitely did get dragged in that shit. I'm like, no, you ain't gonna play on my dog like that. We ain't doing that.
Sisqo is
you talking about rapping R&B,
Drake
bro.
is just Sisqo. That's crazy, dog.
Drake is just Sisqo with some little funny shit they threw on there. You know what I'm saying? He was like Sisqo with bad tattoos or some shit like that. I'm like, bro, we not doing that. We not slandering the nigga who did Unleash the Dragon.
That's crazy.
We ain't doing that. 5 steps.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. In my bed.
Mm-hmm.
These are the times. Come on now. Nah, Sisqo a fucking legend, man. And I hope, Sisqo, you doing good, man. You in good health. Everybody from Drew Hill, honestly. I always want to see my legends in good health, man. But don't drag that man into that shit. Don't do that.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I know, it's so funny because the R&B niggas be sitting back laughing when the rappers be going at it. Everybody, but you wouldn't think Sisqo and all them niggas for real is probably sitting back enjoying this shit too.
Look at these niggas.
Because this is the culture at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying?
Look at these niggas over there.
Yeah, look at these niggas over there. That nigga said, why am I in it?
That's crazy.
Try to get my dog a stray, man. Nah, man, we ain't doing that.
That's a nasty straight up.
Yeah, man, we ain't doing no Sisqo slander ever. We not doing that. Not playing with my dog, man. Shout out to my nigga, man. One of my favorite singers of all time, Sisqo. We got anything else, man, before you get up out of here, man?
Nah, man. We Gucci, man. We covered everything we covered, man.
Yeah, we gonna be right back for y'all same time, next Monday, man. But life be life is sometimes, so we just had to handle our BI, man. But glad we could be here for y'all, get this episode. And yeah, man, y'all niggas be safe out here, man, too.
Lord knows what'll happen from now until
next week. We might get to a point now. We got some banger shit. We can come out here and get an emergency pod for y'all, man.
We're gonna start doing a self-production wave some more too.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Like we say every week on here, man. If you hear anything that gets you in your feelings, you feel some type of way, always remember
we're just some messages.
We out.